I'm looking like I'm in Spanish now. I'm in my
Let
vibe.
me know when we're live on Twitch.
I pressed it when you asked me to.
It's unreal. Hey guys, what's up? This is the
What do you
Nothings
mean it's unreal?
podcast
Why do
number
you do this?
25.
Why
This
do you
is
do
Gem
this?
just being annoying in the background, not knowing how to produce.
It's
This
not.
is Whitey. Duel's no longer with us. He's no longer a producer. He bailed out weeks ago, if you guys haven't noticed. We're gonna have a guest on midway through the show at
Oh my
7:30. I don't
god.
know his exact name, but it's like Blitzy
Yeah,
or
they
something.
know. If they clicked on the podcast, they saw that we had the guest. It's in the title.
Oh, you actually put it in the title this
It's
time. Good
always
for
in the
you.
title. Anytime we
It's
have
not
a
always.
guest.
It's not always in the title. It's Santos was in
No,
the
I'm not
title
talking
for
about
like
Twitch.
three.
I'm talking about people listening to our podcast anywhere. It's always in the title. If we have a guest.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. I thought we weren't doing intros. Why do you always do an intro?
I'm doing intros
Why?
because I want to.
It's so. It's not us, dude. It's too formal. It's fucking.
It's me.
It ain't. We're
It
the
is.
nothings. Our whole brand is we're two nothings, and we should just
Uh-huh.
get right into it. There's no need to be like, hey man, we're fucking. They know what it is. They clicked on it. There's only like 14
Yeah, dude.
people listening each week.
If you want like three faggoty little edge lords that are like, oh yeah, I'm with you, Gem, then go have them. But I'm doing a fucking intro at
Edgelords?
least.
What's
At least
edgy about not doing
at
an
least
intro?
for I'm doing an intro for 8 seconds. That's what I'm doing.
Why?
I-
Why?
Well, maybe 6.5 seconds.
And we got to talk about the description too. We got to talk about that. We're not going to talk
The
about the
des-
fucking description
what,
to
the
this
descri-
goddamn
on
podcast.
s-
Who wrote that?
on stereo.
On everything. Who wrote it?
What are you talking about?
Our like about that's in on all the profiles on all the.
Yeah,
Who wrote that?
jog my memory. Read it.
I gotta pull it up now. There's no way I remembered it because it was just who wrote it? Did you write it or was that Duel?
Read it, and I'll tell you if I wrote it or not.
All right, it's Pod Chaser.
Pod chaser.
Yeah, remember that thing you sent me today?
What's that have
When
to do
you
with
told
the
me
bio?
we had a guest 2
that's
hours
not-
before the podcast.
He signed on to be a guest 2 hours before the podcast, or a little earlier than that. Let's not exaggerate.
See, like now it's not doing the buzz.
Yes, it sometimes does the
I
buzz.
know, I don't get it.
When
maybe
your
my
computer
computer
starts to
calmed down.
when your computer overheats a little, then your fan starts moving more.
Yeah, it might be like a refrigerator type deal where like sometimes the fridge is just like sitting there and the other
You should
time
probably
it's fucking about to
man,
make me deaf.
I wish I gave my computer to you instead of the producer who left after
Oh,
a
dude,
week.
I
I
would've-
gave him.
I would have taken that in a heartbeat.
I fucking give this guy a computer, and then he's like, "Oh, cool, thanks." Anyways, I'm not
Yeah.
producing your show
Like,
anymore.
and that's it. And that was just about long enough.
I was so upset.
And he tried
I
to
was
tell
like-
you it didn't work to make you feel like, oh, all right, you were.
And now he's gaming on it.
Oh, meanwhile, that's all he's doing on it now. He's fucking
He's
smoking
gaming.
weed and just.
He probably
playing
made
WoW.
a bong out of the old GPU
Yeah.
unit.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, he made a giant like fucking gravity bong out of your old computer.
For the live audience listening, even though Jem doesn't participate with introducing the podcast
Oh,
to the
Mister,
live audience,
Mister, I'm never
you
talking
can-
to the chat.
I'm
I'll
never
never address the chat. You're doing it
I'm
right
never.
now.
I'm not addressing the chat. I'm addressing the people listening.
That's the
You
chat.
can email us at askthenothinks@gmail.com, or you can
Oh,
send
I
a
thought we
voice
weren't doing
message
that
on
anymore.
the stereo application. I told you episode 26 will be the last
I
time.
know, but why? I know you said you're OCD, but who cares? I hate the email. I hate it.
Well, at this point, I say it just to annoy you. You're the only one who I can't even check it, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to check it if you don't want to.
But now I kind of want to. Now because I forgot about it until
Can
you
you
said
can
it.
you read can you read the description, please?
Oh yeah, it's what's up, you nothing! Exclamation point. I hate.
Oh,
that.
you don't like that? You don't like it?
I was already irate once I wrote it. It wasn't so much like the what's up. It was the exclamation point. Like we're excited. Like we're
Did
like,
you like that I capitalized the Y and the N for the yeah nothing?
that didn't bother me too much. But why did you? Now that you mention it, yeah. Why did you?
I don't know. I just because I was like, you
Yeah,
know,
nothing.
it's kind of like a what's it called? What's it called when you call someone by their name? It's not a noun. Oh, it's like a pronoun. So it's like calling
Yeah, but
them.
why is the yeah up capitalized?
Because it kind of
And why
it's
is
like
it YA?
because
Yeah.
yeah nothing.
What's up, you
Yeah,
nothing?
I almost not to piss you off, but actually to piss you off, I almost did nothing. NOTHIN apostrophe.
Oh no.
But this is good. This is what people like to hear is us arguing about the podcast for the first 10 minutes of the podcast.
Well, oh, they should tune into our fucking. They should tune into our goddamn. What do we call those? Our conferences.
Yeah, I thought this is something for the conference
Oh,
call.
they would. They want to hear fighting about the podcast. I mean, not last week. Last week was a good one, but
Like, did you do the outro, or did you figure out how to stream on multiple platforms at the same time? No, no, but I don't fucking bring that up in this episode. I bring that up in the conference call.
wait, what are you talking about? I'm not
You were,
supposed to find out how to stream on everything at the same. That was you. That's a you thing.
no, you're gonna do it on Restreamer. It's free. I told you can do 30 plus or up to 30 places at
Yeah,
once
and I
for
told you
free.
there's no way we can do that for free. There's
And
no
I
way.
said, yeah, but Gem, like you said, I looked into it, and you
There ain't
can.
no way.
Gem,
I need to know the catch. There's no way they're allowing that much bandwidth for free. There's just not.
There's-
They're gonna they're gonna sign away the rights to the podcast or something, or they're gonna run our shit through.
they
a fucking,
all they do is they put a watermark of their shit in the description of the video or whatever. That's really the main thing that they do.
yeah. So
it's
that's
almost
why
like
free.
a-
I ain't doing that. Fuck that.
Why?
I'm not
Why are you
watermarking
not?
them with all. Cause
It's not. It's not.
I'm
It's not
getting
actually.
pimped and commercialized when we
It's
only have
not-
2 viewers, dude. Fuck that. If I'm gonna
It's
sell
not-
out, it's gonna be worth it.
No, you're lazy. It's not
It's not
watermark.
laziness.
No, you are lazy.
I
It's
literally,
not,
I'm not putting someone else's watermark in our description. I'm sorry.
It's
not happening.
it's
I'd rather pay.
because no, you're being lazy now.
No, I'd rather pay. I'll just
No,
pay.
you're-
I'll
you
pay
legit-
for the good service that I found.
You're that you found. I found it.
No, I know the one I found. Remember, with the one day where you do pay. I'll just use that one, and I'll pay the
I mean,
fucking $15.
That's up to you. That's up to you. But I'm just letting you know. I mean, all they do is put it in the description. It's not the biggest deal in the world.
Also, you know what I was thinking the other day? You know what I was thinking? You want to know what
Yeah.
I was thinking as I was walking through the grocery store the other day?
Before you're done, did you read the title of Stereo? Because it has something. I want to mention this to you after you tell me.
I will
your
after
groceries.
this.
All right.
It's kind of your fault. The podcast wasn't getting posted on time.
How so?
Cause you that whole time had the login info, and we're on Anchor with Duel.
Okay.
I was the only one not. So
Okay.
why didn't you post it?
Because Duel said he would.
Yeah, and then he didn't. Why didn't you?
Because I didn't have the MP3 or any of the files or anything. I'm not recording anything on my end.
Oh, so you couldn't go to Twitch and get the episode?
It wasn't up to me. Duel said he would do it.
I know, dude, I'm fucking around. But I thought of that the other day. I was like, didn't fucking Whitey have the login info that whole time? Like, couldn't he just fucking post it? That fucking
Well, yeah, that's why
snake
I
in
made
grass?
That's why I made the description. You nothing. What's up, you nothing?
I'm like, yeah.
Hey man, you want me to disappear for another 11 months? I'll disappear for another goddamn 11 months. I'll fucking come back when I'm
I'm
30.
just
Like,
saying.
hey,
I was just
how's it
saying, you
going?
two were in the room, when
Let me
shit
s-
was
let
going
me-
down. I wasn't in the room. Not
where's
my
that
fault.
haters? Yeah, I was in the room getting shysted for a computer.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Whitey and Gem want you to join them as they talk about life, the
Oh,
universe.
jeez. You said you liked it, by the way, months ago. You did. And if you say you didn't, you're lying.
I must have not seen it. That's the only thing I could think.
So you were lying.
Yeah, maybe. It was probably another it was probably like the 15th thing you two brought up in a row that I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
So you lied. No, you didn't. You didn't say it like that. Why do you? I remember exactly. You're like, I love it. I love the description. That's what you said.
It was a different description though, because you guys went through a few.
It's pretty
Remember
much the same thing.
if you remember, I said we should just have nothing to see here. That was mine.
Actually, no. If you look at episode 1, I believe that description's the same as the original bio description, and I'm pretty sure they're the
No,
same.
remember we had it. It was nothing to see here. That was like the whole thing of it.
Oh yeah, that was the joke. But then we were like,
I think we
"Ah,
actually
shit."
had that at one time.
No, we
Duel
did, but then it was dumb for us to have it because SEO.
Okay, you're jogging my memory a little bit. It's just it's the exclamation points,
It's the explanation points.
I think that's what I don't like the most. The pandemic has been a mystery, and 2020 was crazy. So sit back and relax in 2021 while listening
Oh
to
god, it
Tuna.
sounds so gay
It's
when
the
you read
worst.
it.
I was reading this in the store because you sent me this link to see the header, and
Why do you at this? Why do you get all your shit done at the
well,
store?
because that's where I have Wi-Fi's, So of course I
12 minutes talking about the episode, everyone. We're 12 minutes in.
Because I'm like, I know you might send me something on Twitter, and I'm in the store. I finally have Wi-Fi before I'm going home. I know we have the pod later, so I'm like, I'll check to see if
When we get this guy on later, we're going to ask him, like, hey, do successful streams, do they talk about the inner workings of the stream, the first half of the stream? He'll probably be like, no, I mean, I've never done it that way. but you sure can try.
listen to these two nothings do their best to entertain you in a
it's still
comedic
going,
way.
huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like fucking a stanza. While arguing with, I mean, it describes us very well. It's just kind of
That's the whole. It's called a description. Well, dude, all descriptions, all bios. Like you read any description of even a movie you like, you read it and you're like, this is so fucking gay. It was gonna. It was
Nah.
always gonna be gay. It was. What was
There's
the
no way I could make it not gay. And here's the last line
Well,
is what gets me. The last line.
Go
is
ahead.
what
Go ahead. Yeah.
The
Go ahead.
Nothings podcast. For you nothing, by the nothings. And
You get it?
the last nothings is capitalized, and you said for you nothing. It's not plural. It should be plural. For you nothings, by the nothings.
No.
It's for
no.
you nothing,
all right.
by
Oh,
the
boy.
nothings.
Oh, boy.
It makes
buddy,
no sense.
buddy, Gem. When one person is reading it, it's for ya nothing. So one person, that nothing, for that one person listening, by us, the nothings, plural. That's why it's singular. You fucking
No,
idiot.
no.
I mean,
It
yes,
shouldn't-
yes.
You don't make it for each person. You don't say, "Hey, Jim, thanks
Yes,
for
you do.
coming to this
Yes, you-
description.
oh my God.
I hope you're having a
You're-
good day, Jim. Do
You're so you
have
you
any
couldn't be
kids?"
more wrong. It's unreal how annoyingly wrong you
No,
are.
you address everyone. If there's multiple people that listen to this, we should be addressing them all in the description,
Not
saying,
true.
"You nothings."
That's not true. There's
that should
two
be
ways
plural.
to do it.
It makes no
you
sense.
It makes perfect sense
It
because
makes
you
no
can't.
sense.
But I'm
Not
trying
even
to
grammatically.
trying to explain myself. So
He's
one
getting
for
mad,
one.
He's getting mad. He's getting mad.
I
he's getting
no,
mad,
I
he's
am
getting
upset
mad,
because it's unreal how stupid you
He's
are.
getting mad. He's getting mad.
Yeah.
Just say this
Because-
fucking description sucks, dude. Stop defending this shit. This thing sucks. Down to
No,
the exclamation points,
We're-
down to
we're
the
gonna-
capitalization.
we're gonna talk about the plural and the singular thing
It's
first, and
2020
then we'll
have
talk.
to do with our fucking podcast.
And then we'll talk about the description sucking or not. One, you can do it both ways. You can say you like as in everybody, or you can say you as in singular. There are a ton of commercials who direct to one person. It happens all the time in advertising. Now, if you want to say the description sucks, I don't know. Fucking get off your fat ass and write your own goddamn description. You have the login info
I
now.
write a description every goddamn week.
Well, then write one for the goddamn bio if you think it's that good. Yours.
Oh, I'd make a killer fucking description, dude.
Oh, really? I'd
I
love to.
fuck- I would-
How about you make it and I'll read it live next week and
Oh,
we
I
can
can't wait.
discuss if it's better. And if anyone actually wants to send a voice message or an email to say whose was better, I'd love to hear or read it.
I'd love to do that as a joke, but I just want to touch this one up. I think you got a good template. I just need to tweak a few
Don't
things.
sugarcoat it now after I got all
No, I'm
riled
not. I'm
up.
not, because you do describe the podcast well.
You basically beat me up at a bar and then picked me up. He's like, "Hey man, you know your girl's actually
It's
pretty
just-
nice chick."
it's,
Yeah,
it's all
I
grammatical.
wasn't really trying to get on her or anything.
It's all grammatical. I don't like the punctuation. I don't like the capitalization. That's pretty much it. Aside from that, it's not bad. I thought Duel wrote it though, so I thought it was gonna be a funner bit. Because I saw it and I was like, "There's no way. This has to be a Duel description. This is definitely he was stoned." Yeah, that's all I got. So for the podcast, we don't have to talk about the podcast anymore. I'm sorry.
Well, I do. It's all right. I forget that the only two things you do in life is mowing lawns and going to the grocery store. So this is what you bring to the table.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Dude, all right. It was gonna hurt me to say this in the beginning. Now it's really gonna hurt me. I can't believe how right you were about a certain. So it's
I feel
the
like
title.
you end up saying that a lot after, it'll take a few months, but eventually it'll come around.
Oh yeah, I can't wait till like episode 33. Man, that old description sucked. I'm happy it was my idea to change it. Dude, so fuck man, I saw like a 40-minute video. And all it takes is I'm like a headline guy. All it takes is one YouTube video to really, really change my mind, kind of thing.
I'm the same way, dude. I watch a YouTube video of anything and I'm sold. I'm just like,
So
that's
that-
my
yeah,
life for the next day.
Yeah, you're like, so that's what's really happening.
If you got a good soundtrack underneath and like a good like narrator, I'm like, I'm in. Whatever you're saying, I buy it.
All right, so I'm watching this shit and I'm like, fuck, man. And I kind of like was on board. It wasn't one of those things where I'm like, that's not happening. It was one of those things where it's like, yeah, it could be happening or it could not. I really don't give a fuck. But I watched the video. I'm like, nah, it really did happen. They really were and possibly still are making the frogs gay.
Yeah, dude. That's a real
Yeah.
thing that happened.
It's a real thing.
That was the biggest meme for Alex Jones, and it was like one of the things he was actually right about. Like literally.
Yeah, like he was like if you watch the video, it's like all right, technically the frogs are turning into hermaphrodites, but it's like simplistically turning the fucking frogs gay.
Yeah, that's like a common way to say it, you know? It's like they're really
It's
transing, but like gay's kind of close to trans, you know?
it's also funnier.
It
Let's
is.
be
It's
honest.
a way funnier headline.
Way funnier.
Yeah,
But
wasn't it
dude,
some like
yeah,
pesticide? It's just like a certain
yeah.
brand of
It,
pesticide.
it made me think of that Mouthy Buddha video. I what's it called? I refrain myself from calling it a documentary. It's a fucking video, okay? It's not a documentary. If it's
Mm.
on YouTube, it's a video. It doesn't count as a documentary. Uh, I was thinking of that because remember I told you, like, I think we saw that, or I saw it finally in the beginning of this podcast. I saw it and I told you that out of all the things that were shown, the person that made the most sense was that he was like a justice or like a former CI, something Steele.
Yes, he was a former CI spy.
Yeah, and he said the thing that made the most sense where it's like it's not like all these organizations start out by pedophiles to obtain children. A lot of these organizations start out to have groups of kids to help them, or just like Disney World or whatever, like having kids play around or whatever, and then pedophiles see that and they try to get a job there, or they try to infiltrate and then move up in the ranks. So it was kind of the same thing when I was watching this frog video by I think it was a channel called OKI. It was some nerdy black guy. It wasn't some black guy. This kid actually had talent. So I'm watching the video, and it was kind of the same thing where it's like it's not like they're yet again maybe they are, but really when you watch the video, it's not necessarily they're trying to make the frogs gay because they're trying to make humans gay. It was more so, hey, here's a pesticide we use on agriculture. And it's like, okay, cool, that's awesome. Let's test the pesticide. They test the pesticide, and it's like, hey, the water runoff is going into like the lakes and rivers and canals, and the frogs are turned into hermaphrodites. This could also have an effect on humans. Maybe we should test this more. And then the big corporation going, well, fuck that. We can't have this get out there. And then it's not necessarily they're trying to make humans gay. It's more so, fuck that. We don't want to get exposed and not use this cheaper alternative pesticide. And we also don't want to get in trouble. So we're going to just act as if your science holds no water at all. So it's kind of it's always like there's always the middle ground. It's not really all the way to the left or all the way to the right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel it.
I love that fucking tank top that your little stereo
I
character's
love it.
wearing.
It's
And the fact
something.
that you have the rainbow bandana, everything's. Dude, I love mine because I look like I'm about to ball out.
Dude, I look like I'm fucking chilling on a yacht. Dude, I look like mine looks like I'm at the beach or something. Like it's summer. I'm
Yeah.
having a good time. I'm
Mine
partying.
looks like I'm at the courts in the Bronx where the basketball hoops have no nets.
Yeah, yeah. I look like a fucking mumble rapper, and you look like a basketball player. Um, I would wear a rainbow tank top, but I feel like at that point you're kind of being flamboyant, you know?
I
It's
uh,
too much.
I wear all pink outfits. Like when I'm on the
No, you
beach, I was
don't.
wearing. Yeah, I was
You wear
wearing a pink.
pink?
I was wearing a pink button down with pink short shorts,
Dude,
and
it's almost weekly that you say something that you change my whole view. You change my whole view. I forget what it was last week. I forget
what's
what the
wrong with wearing pink?
It's gay, dude. Just why are you wearing pink? You know what I
I
mean? It's like you're making a statement. You're not. You don't. You have to consciously buy and put on something pink. It's like you're sending a message. It's like having a tattoo. You're going extra. It's just like stop.
I like wearing bright colors in the summer.
Yeah, but bright colors is different. Pink is it's a girl
Pink's a
color, dude. I don't care how fucking old fashioned I sound. It's for girls.
I don't give a fuck. I love that
Yeah,
pink
but you know
shirt.
everyone that sees you in that is like, oh, look at that fucking asshole wearing a
Look
pink
at no
fucking
no
shorts.
no no. Don't cover up the word you wanted to say.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that fucking. Look at that
fag.
fajoule. Yeah,
Look at that fucking.
look at that fucking
Oh, he
fajoule.
probably takes the eggplant up the ass, eh? Yeah, I don't care. Fuck it. I like that pink shirt. I really like it. I think it was. I think it's no. It's a J. Crew shirt. I love that shirt.
It sucks.
Whatever.
It sucks first off that you know the brand of shirt you wear. The other part that sucks is that it's pink, and the third part that sucks is you're at the beach in a shirt. So everything about what you just said makes me angry. Um, Just take the shirt off. You know what I mean? Why are you wearing shorts to wear a bathing suit? You fucking. What are you, a fucking animal?
I actually bought this awesome thing where it's a bathing suit that looks like a pair of shorts, so you can go in the water with it and everything. And then if you walk the boardwalk, you can strap a belt to that thing. It's like, oh wow, it's almost like you didn't even fucking
Do you own
change or
a
anything.
striped polo?
No, I don't really. I'm not a big fan of polos.
Yeah, polos. So do you wear a striped shirt?
I'm not a big fan of striped shirts either,
Good,
especially
okay.
horizontal stripes. So
Finally,
no.
you give me something salvageable. What about V-necks?
First off, your guy's wearing a horizontal. He's wearing a striped. I love V-necks, but
Of course you do.
I haven't bought in a lot in a while. It's been I used to wear more.
V-necks? I don't get it. It's like, what are you showing cleavage, dude? Like, fucking put your shoulders up, you fucking fairy. By the way, I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about anyone who wears a fucking V-neck. It's the worst. You showing your chest here. I bet you put your sunglasses right in the V too when you're not wearing them.
Yeah, you put your sunglasses right there. Yeah, you put them right there.
Of course, you got a watch on, even
And
though
then if
everyone has a phone now and you don't need a watch.
I always wear a watch.
Of course.
I have a set of 10 watches right now.
You got boat shoes with no socks, fucking.
I don't have boat shoes, but I don't understand why people hate on boat shoes.
'cause
Some
they
of them
suck.
look good.
If you wear boat shoes, you suck. You're the worst.
Hold on, let me look up boat shoes.
Who wears
Let me
shoes with
see.
no socks? I don't get it. None of it makes sense.
No show socks.
No.
boat shoes
People wear boat shoes. It's barefoot. It's meant to be worn with no socks because it's boat shoes. Because you go
That's
on a boat
gross.
with them. I
That's
know
fucking
it's
gross.
nasty.
Yeah, see, some of these, you know what, boat shoes, they kind of look like these other type of slip-ons from Uggs or whatever. So most of them look kind of like you can find better shoes that look
What shoes you
similar.
wear? Do you wear like wigger shoes? Are you like a big
What's a wig? What?
like just
Um,
like Nike fucking that are $200? You know, are you like a shoe guy or do you just wear fucking Walmart?
Yes, yes and no. So like I wanted to get into custom shoes, and years ago, like when I was 20, I made a couple pairs of Nike shoes on Nike ID, and I love them. I fucking absolutely love them. They're really colorful, but then I just started like getting adult dress shoes and everything. But because I'm at the place I'm at now with my clients and everything and my like sales career and shit, I'm gonna start making custom sneakers, but wear them with my dress pants and my dress shirts.
Wait, you're gonna make a sneaker?
Well, you don't really make a sneaker. So like sneakers already made. You're just picking out the colors and the design, and you can even put like your own little brand or whatever on the sneaker if you want.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna brand your own sneakers, dude.
Wait,
What are you,
wait,
Gary
Jem.
V?
Jem,
What are you?
Jem.
What is with you, dude? You're a fucking weirdo.
Well, Jem,
I
real
don't
quick,
like it.
do you remember how to play a voice message? Because we finally got one.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
there,
do.
yeah.
I just gotta turn on the speaker.
Fuck yeah, let's do this shit.
I
You
gotta
fucked
mute.
it up. Yeah, you fucked it up already.
How do I mute?
I don't know, but you fucked it up.
Oh no, you have to not talk.
I have to not talk. So that's
Yeah, because I'm the
same
one
thi-
playing it, you idiot.
Will you hurry up?
Hello, hope you're both doing well and good.
What?
Hello, hope you're both doing well and good.
I can't.
What did he say?
I don't know, but I hear so many echoes when I talk. It's annoying.
That's
Like,
why
that
you're
whole
not supposed to talk. We went over this.
We went over the fact that you were supposed to figure it out where we
No,
could
no.
talk. And it was,
No. There's
but-
no figuring it out. If I have my speaker on, you're coming through it, unless you
Well, you
mute.
get. Well, just let me know when you turn it on and off. That way I know.
Okay.
But I couldn't hear a fucking
What's
word
up,
that guy said.
What's up, Dixie D'Amelio? How you doing? What were you saying though?
I don't like that he has a monogram.
We talk about something. I don't even remember now. Socks. Oh, shoes. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna brand your own shoes like a fucking.
No, it's not.
psychopath.
Okay, it's not branding your own shoe. You can just put like little words or your name or something on your shoes if you want, or like a signature.
That's so fucking gay, dude. Yeah, why don't you wear a shirt with your picture on it too? What the fuck is this? What are you, fucking Snoop Dogg? I hate it. The pomposity you would have to do the audacity you would have to put your
Oh, I can't
initials on your
wait.
shoes.
I can't wait. Oh, yeah, I have some shoes like
Jay-Z?
that, but it was when I was a kid.
Why?
Because it's funny. It's fucking fun.
It's
Whatever,
not
I
funny.
don't-
It's not funny. I mean, it's funny to laugh at, but not like.
Are you gonna play another one, or are we gonna space these out?
I didn't know that. What you let me know when there's one. I watched the. I'm watching my levels in the OBS.
All right,
on Monster.
there's a message. Some guy wants to talk to us on the podcast.
All right,
go ahead.
you gotta not talk. I'm about to play it.
Or you don't have to say that. Just say I'm about to play it. Oh my god, it's unreal.
Oh, you still talking?
Sorry, I asked, how are you both?
I'm good, Nigel.
Oh my God.
He seems like a Nigel.
I hate this guy.
Why?
Hey,
I like
because
him.
like this guy sent this 2 message just to be like, "How are you?" Like, what are we gonna hang? Are we going to the bar tonight?
Well, to be
No.
fair, we said we didn't know what he said. I think it's the accent. He's Australian.
Yeah, he's too nice. Fuck this guy.
I like him, dude. He
That's
wants to know
cra-
how our day is. What's wrong with that? You wear fucking pink shoes.
That is crazy though that they are making the frogs into hermaphrodites, and then like a big corporation's like, you know what? We're gonna shut you down for millions of dollars.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty nuts. I'm a landscaper, so I fucking like my boss or like other companies, they'll put like pesticide and shit on the lawn, and then I'll see like a bunny just chomping the grass, and I'm just like, huh. And then I see
I guess that bunny's not gonna live anymore.
I see a hawk in the sky. We'll eat that bunny. And I'm like, huh, this thing's working its way through the whole fucking food chain. Huh? How? I mean, it's got to be already down to us, right? Cows probably eat fucking or the vegetables we eat are probably pesticided, right?
Oh, dude, I got in. Wait, what? Yeah, oh yeah, dude.
Like green
Everything's
bell
all,
peppers and shit. They definitely pesticide in those orchards.
We're all getting cancer. Like the fact that what animals
Nigel left.
besides? Yeah,
After
well,
you called
because
him
we
retarded.
how based off the food we eat and the food we give to our pets, and look at all the cancer we get. Like, how many times does a lion die of cancer?
I know. Yeah, you ever like open a can of tuna fish and like you're just like, this smells like cat food. It's basically what I'm giving to my cat, and now I'm eating it.
You eat tuna fish
No,
like
I
out of a
actually ate
can?
tuna.
Oh, okay.
But I was just making the thing. You know how it smells like cat food?
Calling me a fairy.
Nah, dude, tuna's fucking gay. I wouldn't eat tuna. I wouldn't be caught dead with tuna.
So we got an email, by the way, from an agency.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to read this email?
Yeah, please.
You-
Let's see
you
what
want-
fucking let's see what Timothy is fucking.
You want to talk about grammatically incorrect?
Yeah, what's Brad got kicking around that old noggin? He's gonna
No,
sell it to
it's
us.
no Brad. It's from Fatama Khatun,
Oh jeez. Okay.
and the
I don't even know what
subject.
nationality that is. What is that? Arab or?
I think it's customer service. The
Indian.
subject is YouTube Boost Agency. So it says, "Hello there.
It's so. Why are their names always? It's made that makes me think it's Asian now.
Hello there. I saw your U-Tube channel on Twitter, which was amazing, but I'm sorry to say that there have few subscribers. But if but if you want, we can give
Yo,
you the
fatwa,
best.
fatwa. Come on, sit down for a second here.
We can give you the best support as our team provides U-Tube promotion services. If you have any questions or learn how to grow U-Tube subscribers or watch time, kindly let me know, comma, how it works,
Is this a
question
fucking
mark.
robot? Dude, was this a bot?
We have proper experience with SEO, YouTube, and social media
even-
marketing.
You don't even have proper experience with grammar, dude. What are you talking? SEO, he says.
We will promote your channel, suppose, start parentheses, different type ad campaign, social media marketing, blog post, HQ, backlink, etc., end parentheses. Then you get real subscribers, views, likes, comments, and watch hours. Then there's a ton of links. Please check out our previous work, and there's just a ton of doc links that I never clicked because I'm like, fuck this. And then it says regards, a gig doll agency, 24/7 customer support, and then there's an email to email them.
Oh, I'm sure you got customer support. Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah, after they collect your $10,000.
yeah, what the fuck? Well,
I don't
dude, if
know.
you're gonna fucking scam people, at least be good at it. Why would they even try to scam people? Who the fuck's falling for that one?
Yeah, what grandma has a YouTube channel?
Yeah, no one's falling for that unless they're fucking also like Indian, and that's the way they talk. And they're like, oh, this guy gets it.
By the way, man, did you give our guest the role? Because I don't see him.
Is he in our Discord?
He should be. I gave him the Discord link.
Let me go.
Just because he should be doesn't mean he is.
It's always something. Huh?
If he's not, then I'm sure the guy's like a Twitch streamer. I'm sure he'll click the Discord
dude, he
link.
definitely knows how to use Discord if he's a Twitch streamer.
So it's not a big worry.
Yeah, no.
By the way,
he probably knows how to use it better than us.
Looks like Discord's rebranding themselves to be more user friendly and more like family kind of friendly in a way, you know?
No, and what? I don't. It looks the same to me.
No, they're definitely upgrading some things. They're definitely fiddling around with things to look more, I guess, smooth would be the word. Clean. I think clean would be the better word.
Like, well, I don't see not one change. Although, then again, I am on PC version.
Yeah, the app. I think the app.
Don't
the only difference.
Could you not yawn on the pot into the fucking microphone, please? The second week in a row. If you're gonna yawn, just fucking mute or turn.
I wish you could do the same thing about your hiss.
I mean, dude, a yawn is way worse than a hiss.
Yeah, but not if a hiss happens multiple times throughout the episode.
Dude, there's podcasts that have fucking
half the episode.
250,000 fucking views each week that have like crazy sound in the background. They're on Zoom and it's fucking echoing. If it's good, people will listen. But if you yawn, you can't wear a picture of it anymore.
What are those podcasts? Like, what are their names?
Come Town is one of them. Their audio sucks.
Their audio does sound like they're in a garage.
It's the worst. I tried listening to it the other day, and I was like, one dude was like eating chips into the mic, and I was like, dude, what the fuck, dude? I hate it.
Yeah, but dude, that's the thing now. A lot of people, like, dude, I was listening to The Fan and Craig Carton and Evan Roberts. Like, the one guy just eats food half the time when he's on the show, and it's a 5-hour show weekly.
Yeah.
Like Monday through Friday, he eats on the show all the time.
Yeah, you're just helping my argument. But here's the thing.
You just said it's the worst, though.
It is. Yeah.
So then why would you?
But people still listen. Is my point. Like this big podcast.
So then,
do it.
But why would you want to have a sound in the background? That's
I don't
want
to have it.
Oh well, then fix it, and then I'll stop yawning.
I will fix it, but also don't yawn.
Well, once you fix your problem, I'll stop yawning.
No, because you can fix it. You just don't yawn into the fucking mic.
I mean,
I know this is like nighttime for you. You know, I know you fucking wake up at 3 a.m., but I need you to stay awake for this. All right.
Well, it sounds like you can fix the computer, and once you do, I'll stop yawning.
There's nothing wrong with the computer. It has a fan system, so it doesn't overheat. That's how it works.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty aggressive fan system. Sounds like it's overheating a little too much.
I built it myself. It's not that aggressive. It's like 5 fans.
So there's probably something wrong with the computer, is what you're saying.
No, it's working.
There'd
be something wrong if the fans weren't going.
You saying I built it myself is not a reigning endorsement on this computer.
Though.
I would never buy a computer from you if you were like, I built it myself.
Dude, I've had this for 2.5 years. Works like a charm.
You're
never had one issue with it.
Crushing the retail value on this computer.
I am, dude. You save so much money built. Oh, you built one too. You fucking built one. Apparently it didn't work though. According to Duel, you don't know how to build one.
Even though he's gaming on it right now.
Dude, there's no way that thing was worse at streaming than his computer. There's no fucking... he had a laptop, didn't he? A gaming laptop? He's lying. That fucker's lying. There's no way.
Oh, he is here. Never mind. He's a guest. You made him a guest. Good shit.
Yeah. This guy's gonna come on and... What are we doing here? You know? What are we doing? This poor guy's gonna come on to get interviewed and we're gonna get him fucking canceled. Oh, dude, did you hear about the Tony Hinchcliffe thing?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Do you want to watch the clip?
Is it long?
No, it's short.
Sure.
I won't even describe it, actually. I'll just let you watch it. He got canceled, though.
Why would you just described it?
No, I described he got canceled, but that's not what we're watching.
All right. All right.
Does that make sense?
Sure. I guess. And not whatever. I'll watch it. Whatever. By the way, there's a gas shortage going on. Did you hear about that?
I did. I saw a video where 2 people were fighting at a gas station. There was a guy and a girl.
Awesome.
And it was like they were both charged, and I was like, oh.
Do you think both of them were like, well, we fought over toilet paper last year, so we might as well fight over gas this year?
Yeah, I feel like gas is a little more important though.
Yeah, but I feel like people
Like you can
are.
just take a shower after you shit, you know.
I really honestly don't know. All I know is
You
that
don't
if
know that
you're
you can take a shower after you shit.
no, I don't know about the shortage or anything because I wasn't paying attention. But all I know is
Oh,
that if
apparently
you're
someone hacked in. Like I think it was China or Russia or something hacked into a pipeline and like shut it down.
someone told me that too. But my standpoint is if you're struggling because you can't get your gas at the moment, that says more about where you're at in life than someone else.
What do you mean? What do you have?
It's
Do
like
you have like fucking gas cans at your house just like ready to go?
I have. I mean, don't worry about what I have, but
Yeah,
it's
no,
I'm
you
not.
don't. You know, you'd be fucking the first person fighting a woman at the fucking pump. What are you talking about? I need to get to the office.
I'm not. Supposed to be a
Picture.
supposed to be a nation shortage,
I
and
need
I'm
it for
not
my
fucking.
Tesla. No, it's not a
I'm not
nation. It's
dealing.
only in like one state. I thought it was in like fucking Nevada or
Oh,
something.
I thought it was a national thing.
Dude, if it was national, you wouldn't be able to get gas. What are you talking about?
I don't.
Gas
Okay.
stations are perfect here. I got gas today.
Where's this
There
video?
was no fights. It's ready to go at any moment. But I gotta start the Discord thing so you can see it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I can't look at you live or something.
Fudge.
By the way, dude, I don't know about you, but when I play some of my games or if I'm watching a video, I'll get these weird ads. If you select off for having ads that are recommended for you, I get these weird game ads. There's always two types. It's one where like you have to have this guy or a girl or a fish for some reason escape like something or it's going to die from a shark or it's going to be lit up on fire. And then there's another one. I think it's called Homescapes. It's like this woman, she gets divorced and now she has to renovate her old house. And if she doesn't, she can't have the house for her and her family and her daughter to live in. It's weird. Like why are these games being advertised to me?
What? Say that again.
It's you've been disconnected. Sit tight. Dude, that's not Tony. Wait, is that who Tony Hitchcliffe is? I thought he was a white guy. This is an Asian dude.
This is Tony Hinchcliffe's opener, I think.
What the media doesn't show you. Tony Hitchcliffe's full set following Pang Dang Austin, Texas.
Paying day.
All right, so wait, how long is this gonna be? Just so I know what I'm getting
Less
into.
than a minute.
All right, yeah, sure, I'll watch it. Whatever.
You've seen him
Can you
on
hear it?
Kill Tony
Yeah, 100%.
Show. Give it up for the one and only Tony
Pause it.
Hinchcliffe.
Pause it. The one and all. You mean bring it for the fucking dime a dozen like fucking Tony Hill? Like, are you kidding? The one and only.
Yeah.
You mean the nerdy guy in science class that like? Are you?
You mean the guy that's
one.
clearly gay but won't admit it? Why did you
Dude,
just say it?
he was next to me when we were buying pink shirts at J. Crew.
Oh yeah, dude. No, even
you
Tony
ready?
Hinchcliffe isn't gay enough to wear a fucking pink shirt. That's something wiggers and like people. No, just wiggers actually wear pink.
Okay, are you gonna play it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Jam. Come on.
Well, I didn't know they were gonna blast fucking music.
You've seen this, huh? All right. So it's a minute clip. I have no idea what's going on.
Hello, good evening, welcome, hello. How about one more time for the filthy little fucking chink that was just up here? All you fucking race traders are hooping and hollering. I'm back there watching you puking in a fucking bucket. Oh, we making a gunpowder. Oh, you want extra soy sauce. Oh, you borrow money from us. And you guys just eating it up, you fucking pussies. Look at you fucking fake bitches in this room. I don't even want to make you guys laugh. I don't even like you anymore. These fucking Chinese people, they find out we have flying bats every night, and here they come. Ooh, flying soup.
That's pretty much the gist.
I don't get it. That seemed like a perfect Tony Hinchcliffe stand up.
That's exactly
No humor, not funny, boring, and you continue your day. I don't get.
Yeah.
Why was it? Why do you get? He first off, I'm sure he didn't get canceled for this. I'm sure there's a bunch of fake comedians like Tim Dillon and Andrew Schultz going, "It's comedy. Like we have to come for his defense." It's like you don't. He's fine. I'm sure he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, no, he'll be fine, but he did get canceled.
In what way?
Like his agencies dropped him, and he got dropped off of all the shows and everything.
He's fine. He'll get picked up by a bigger agency that panders to a certain crowd. He'll be fine. Are you talking? Because I can't hear you.
No, hold up. I was just
okay.
closing this thing out.
You got it. I was like, fuck, I haven't heard anything for like 3 seconds.
I'm just trying to. Oh, there we go. Oh fuck. All right, I'm back. I was just trying to end the fucking live thing on Discord. Too many things.
I like
I'm juggling too many things.
You get scared. You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I do, man. Especially when I'm like showing stuff.
Because
I mean, I have nothing that will really dox me or anything, but I still get nervous no matter what, even if there's nothing.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like I don't know. If this webcam came on, I'd still be fine. But like, I'd run. Like
Yes. Oh, so that Pang Dang guy like tweeted that out, and then everyone got mad.
Pang Dang was the opener, or was he the MC?
He was the opener. He wasn't Tony's personal opener, but he was like the opener when you go to that club.
Was he like? Because it sounded like, was he doing like an all Asian audience or something? Because it looked like he was kind of just talking to the audience about, like, in a way as if like a lot of them were Asian or something. Was it in?
No, it's because I watched some of it, and the Chinese guy's set, or I don't know if he's Chinese. He could be. He looked kind of Japanese. I don't know, but he did a.
That guy was Chinese across the board.
Yeah, you might be right. He looked like he was mixed though. He was mixed with something else, like Chinese and.
Yeah,
else.
Another Chinese person.
No. He looked like he had some Vietnamese in there.
Yeah, he looked like his mom was Chinese and his dad was extra Chinese.
Nah, he looked a little Vietnamese too.
This dude looks like he knows the answer to every fortune cookie.
But he was kind of just
that
like
guy
a
was
hacky,
ultra Chinese.
He was just doing like hacky Asian stuff.
Oh, and Tony was
so
making fun of
Tony
that?
came on and just like made fun of him for it. But
That's
because he
pretty
said
funny,
shink,
actually.
yeah, but it's because he said shink, like he pretty much got canceled because everyone right now is like Asian people are under scrutiny because of Corona.
Oh yeah, and then there was like been a bunch of Asian shootings. Oh yeah, it's like
they're
a
like
big.
They're like the hot topic right now. Asians.
Okay, yeah,
they give us a virus, and now we can't make fun of them because they made everyone sick for a year.
You know what sucks? Like I always say, like he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Which he odds are he will.
No one's saying
but because
not.
what happened to Louis C.K. is kind of like when the Yankees blew the 3-0 lead versus the Red Sox in 2004. It's like every time it used to be back in sports, like especially baseball. Anytime you're up 3-0 in a series, it's like they're gonna win. It's a guarantee. No one's ever come back from down 0-3. And then all of a sudden the Red Sox win 4 in a row and then win the World Series. So the same thing in comedy. It's like
bananas.
It's gonna be fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's right. You live in Massachusetts, so they were probably sucking horses' cocks at that point.
The house was shaking, dude. It was nuts.
They were probably punching Asian people all over the place, and it was so cool at that point.
Big
like
moment.
In 2004, you can punch any Asian person you want in Massachusetts.
Also, the way that the fact that it happened like that, even as a kid back then, made me kind of skeptical. I was like, you're telling me the first time Red Sox win in fucking 80 years, they're coming back from a 3. You know what I mean? I was just like, it's too perfect. It's too on the nose.
I think it was 86 years. But yeah, with Tony Hinch, it's like fuck, because Louis really did get like really fucked. It's like shit. I guess it could happen, but statistically, like 98.2%, he's gonna be fine. So who cares?
No, he's definitely. They're all gonna be fine. It's just, I just thought it was interesting. I saw it and I was like, oh, it'd be a clip we can react to.
No, it was definitely a clip to react to.
I know we both talked about it and we both don't like him.
I know it's kind of like that thing that happened. Who was that other comedian that we think sucks?
Chris D'Elia.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not think sucks. We know he sucks, but he got in trouble, and there's a bunch of people who like pretending like I've never seen this man in my life. I've never worked together with him. We just have a podcast together. No biggie.
I think everyone in this situation sucks though, because even like the people, there was people talking about it where they were like, "Oh yeah," and he said the C word, and it's like, dude, can we stop playing pretend like chink is anything close to the N word? Like, can we please do that? Like, if you say C word, you say C word to anyone and say what's that stand for? No one's saying chink. People will be like, "Oh, cunt."
Cunt.
Yeah, or something. They might go something else, but no one's. Chink isn't a bad word.
Dude, you know what I was thinking? C word. Are you saying like chinigger? Is that what you're trying to?
Chinigs. Chagget. Cagget. I don't know. Like, come on, dude. Chink isn't even that bad. It's not even close.
If there was like an NCAA tournament, like obviously like nigger would be like the fucking undefeated Indiana Hoosiers or like UNLV, like they are fucking 32 or 33-0, and I guess chink would like, I don't know, would they even? They
wouldn't
would
even be on the board, dude. It wouldn't even
I
be
don't think
on the fucking
no,
list.
I don't think they'd be a mid-major. They'd be like a fucking 8 seed or something. But you know they're gonna get bounced in the second round.
Yeah, I don't even think chink would even come anywhere close to the list. I mean, it would be nigger, faggot.
We're talking about 64 teams here, Gem, and actually 68.
Oh, okay, yeah, then it would be there for sure.
Yeah, that's there. The NCAA.
I don't even think there's 64 words. It'd be like 12. It's like 12 bad words.
We should totally do that. We should like set up 16 words. I think 16 is like the perfect 16 or 8, and like put them like one of you or me will put the seeding, and then we'll put them up on one of the episodes, and we'll be like, all right, which one's worse?
Yeah. Also,
have some upsets.
Can we stop pretending everything is like a month?
Oh, I was thinking, dude.
I was
thinking the same thing. It used to just be Black History Month.
Now everyone has a month, and like
this month is like Chink Awareness Day or something.
Yeah, no, but it's like 7 different things from 7 different like organizations. I've seen. I can't remember them all, but I've seen at least 6 or 7 different months that May is supposed to be. I'm like, well, what? Like, you're just saying it's that. It's not. It's May. What do you mean? It's spring. It's not. This isn't Asian awareness. Like, you can't just make something up. I mean, I guess that's how they all started out.
A strong feeling Blitzy's listening to this and is like, yeah, I'm not coming on this show.
I mean, dude. For his sake, I hope he is. And I hope he doesn't.
I would say the same. I'd be like, yeah.
Why are we dragging these fucking poor innocent little Twitch streamers down here, dude? They don't know what they're getting him for. He thinks he's getting interviewed, dude. We're gonna fucking be throwing Asian Awareness Month at him. He's not
I actually got a couple questions about Twitch because he does it. I think he's either. Yeah, but I don't trust your answers.
Why, dude? I've watched Twitch enough. I understand the ins and outs completely, as much as any creator.
Because you're a nothing.
I know, but I'm a fan of Twitch. I've watched a lot of Twitch.
That's like the guy who's a fan of porn, and it's like, oh,
no, it's
I
like
could
sports.
do that.
You don't play sports, but you know a fucking shitload about it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say take my answer as gospel.
I would.
That's not my style.
That's not my style, man. My style's doing an 8-second intro right up front.
My style is a pink shirt on the
boat
beach.
Shoes, yeah.
I didn't wait. Do I? No, I don't have boat shoes. I have UGG slippers. I love those things.
Oh, you would have Uggs.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I couldn't tell
I have
you.
two
Actually,
pair
I could
of
tell
Uggs.
you. I think I got Hanes t-shirts.
Hanes isn't. That's a Walmart brand. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything bad about that, but I don't.
I got it at Target.
I thought you hated.
I don't
Target.
stoop that. I do hate Target, but you need some shirts. You need some shirts. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I go in there and I buy like the 5 to 6 pack of just plain white t-shirts. I rock them until tank top season. I'm a simple man.
That's cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
No, I know.
Said there was.
No, but people do like. My family will sometimes rag on me for it, but it's just like, dude, I'm function over fashion always. I'm gonna buy what's comfortable. I don't have anything with tags. Tags can go suck a dick. I've never bought a shirt with a tag since middle school. I ain't doing it. I hate tags.
I wear a lot of like right now I'm wearing an Iron Maiden shirt with holes in it, but I love this shirt. I have had this shirt since I think I was a teenager, 16, 17.
Are you a tank top guy?
You mean like the thing your little stereo character has?
Yeah, do you wear tank tops?
No, I have one New York Knicks one. Yeah, no.
Oh, dude, I'm tank tops all summer long, man. I love tank tops.
No, like it's either If I'm in the sun, like if I'm actually at the beach or I'm at the pool or whatever, I just have my shirt off. I just went before the podcast. Me and my girl went for a run on the trail. I had my shirt off the whole time.
Yeah, no, I do the same thing. But if you're going like doing errands, you're going into stores and stuff.
No, I usually wear
just-
button downs.
A button down in 80-degree weather. You're wearing a long sleeve button down.
Well, no, you can wear a really light button down.
A light
button.
button down.
Yeah, like the pink J. Crew one is a really light fabric.
Wait, you mean like the shit you wear under a suit?
Yeah, when I say button down, what do you mean? What do you think I mean
just
by button
think
down?
you mean it has buttons on it. I didn't mean,
A button down shirt, like the ones where the collar's a button.
Yeah, the one
also?
you wear under like a suit jacket.
Yeah, you can wear it under a suit jacket. It's more the ones that I'm talking about are a little less formal, but yeah,
Oh, they're kind of like what you see in like Miami.
it's what you see at Banana
Like
Republic.
something Andrew Schultz would wear.
Maybe something. I don't know what Andrew Schultz
He
wears
wears light.
besides.
He wears really thin, light button downs.
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna
Almost
look up
every fucking podcast.
Andrew Schultz, and then I'm gonna look at images and see if
You do.
I'm
I
gonna
think
be
you dress like. I think I'm learning today. You dress like a wigger.
a wigger.
Yeah, white kid who dresses like he's black. In another-
No, I understand. I get what you're saying with his button downs, but these are kind of like, no,
No, they're
not
flashy,
really.
but what I'm talking about is the consistency, the thickness. He wears very thin ones.
I don't wear thin ones all the time though.
So you don't wear t-shirts ever in 80-degree weather. It's either button down or shirt off. There's no middle ground.
I wear t-shirts a lot of the time, dude. I have a lot. I like really soft t-shirts. I like t-shirts a lot.
Okay.
I have a lot of clothes. Well, I shouldn't say I have a lot of clothes, but I try to take care of my clothes.
It's just
so
it gets real swampy in the pit area if you don't have a tank top on in hot weather. You got the sleeve part. It's fucking weird. Don't you like airflow, the freedom of just?
Well,
nice
where
tank?
are you talking? Like, where are you getting all sweaty and shit from?
Like I'm just doing errands. If I'm out just doing errands, going to the stores, going shopping, going to a restaurant maybe.
Why are you getting so sweaty when you're doing errands?
I know it's not about sweat. It's just it's about being comfortable. Like why wear a t-shirt when I could wear something that's not as hot?
So everyone can see your armpits. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
fuck
nice
you.
armpits. I'm in shape. I'm tan. No one's disgusted by my tank tops.
What's that guy? Tony Hinchcliffe?
Tony Hinchcliffe, eh?
I've never seen a full special for why
Oh, I've
comedian
never
Pang
I've
Dang.
never even seen a bit from him.
All right, these are the first three articles.
I
that
only
come
know
up.
him from podcasts
Why comedian Pang Dang posted that racist Tony Hinchcliffe video?
because he wanted attention.
What's going on in Austin? Out of town transplants brings unwelcome. Okay, boy. Asian comedian calls out Tony Hinchcliffe for. Yeah, okay. This is so stupid. Like, yeah, no, I'm happy I didn't know about this because this just seems like something people.
I was hoping you
can-
didn't, so we could watch the clip.
Yeah, you know what sucks is that the one part about as soon as bats come over, they come over. I guess that was like a good chuckle. But yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe he's not a funny comedian. So it sucks that the bit's not funny because it would be easier to defend. Like the first thing I thought
Yeah,
about
no,
after you
not even he defended it.
the first thing but did he Oh wait,
He was just like, yeah, it
respon-
wasn't funny. He was like, I was just trying to be funny, and it didn't really hit.
Oh, okay, but he didn't do the whole "I'm sorry for saying this word."
No,
or
dude,
anything
fucking Tony's not that kind of dude.
I respect that. I mean, I can respect someone's option to do something without thinking he's a funny comedian at the same time.
Yeah, no, yeah, I got nothing against him. I just don't personally think he's that funny, but I don't got nothing against. I don't like hate the guy.
No, there's no
He's
reason.
just kind of friends with Joe Rogan, so he's more famous than he should be. But it's not a bad thing, He's doing his hustle. Good for him.
Yeah, if I fucking knew Joe Rogan, I'd be sucking his dick before every
Oh,
podcast.
dude. He probably is too. That little fucking twink. Oh yeah. May is also Mental Health Awareness Month. Did you know that?
That's
Whitey?
right. Yeah, dude. And June's gonna be like 3-4 things also.
Let me list them. You ready? I got them all up. National Bike Month.
Before you,
Dude, I can't believe May is a national bike. What the fuck does that even
before
mean?
Before you start, imagine if July or August is like National Skin Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh, you know what?
It's like, really?
I know.
You pick summer months to do this?
Oh, dude, it blew my mind. The other day, I saw I saw a dude riding a bike, and it was a nice bike. And this dude looked like the type of dude that wouldn't ride a bike. I was like, okay, this dude doesn't look like he has DUIs. He doesn't look like he's like that's his
I
only
ride a
mode of
bike, you
transportation.
asshole.
Yeah, and no. So here's the thing. So I come out of the store, and he's hitching it onto the back of his like nice car, and I'm like, wait, this guy just came. This guy just like rides a bike for fun. Like what? Who does that? Who just rides a bike to ride a bike?
Dude, at
What's the
10:30,
point?
11 o'clock, I got on my bike and went down the trail and I rode it for 13 miles
Why?
because it was fun. It was relaxing.
Like why don't you just get a stationary bike?
Because I want to look at the water and then be outside. I don't want to just be stuck inside. I live in a studio apartment.
Yeah, no, fair.
I'd be like, I'm like a little hamster in a ball in here if I stay in too long.
No, fair enough. I do that. I do forget because I work outside. I do forget
Oh,
that
that's
I'm
true.
outside more than most people. So fair enough.
That's right.
That's why my mom's like, "Oh, you want to go to the fucking beach on the weekend?" I'm like, "No, I just worked all week outside. I've seen enough of it. I want to be inside at a computer where I can watch porn and play video games. I don't want to. I've been outside enough this month.
So I can watch porn and play video games.
Yeah, that's the best part of having a computer, man. National Guide Dog Month.
That's not a thing.
It's apparently that's what I mean though. None of these are a thing. It's just what
You know
someone said it was.
someone's gonna get so irate and go, it should be National pet helper month, not just dogs. You can have like an emotional helper that's not a dog. It could be a cat, could be a guinea pig, it could be an iguana.
Yeah, if having a bike is your whole identity, I hope you die.
Do you think people are actually hashtag? Oh, dude, I thought of you the other day, and I'll say this, and then we'll bring Blitzy in because he's just sitting in the attic waiting right now.
All right.
There was this hashtag Now York that I found out about while watching the Yankee game.
What's that mean?
Basically, it's take pictures of you in New York now because we're open again. So this is not New York, it's Now York.
Oh, I hate it. Who came
And
up with that?
I was praying to God because I was thinking of you. Remember when you said New York was trying to crack down on people not social distancing? So they had this thing where you can anonymously text a picture of people not social distancing and text it to this like government agency, and then everyone was just sending dick pics, so they had to shut it down within 24 hours. I was hoping people would be tagging like homeless people shitting in their hand and be like hashtag Now York.
I feel like that joke would have hit better if I could get over the fact that you can't say distancing.
What did I say?
That was a new thing I learned is you tried 3 different times to say distancing, and each one you completely failed. You added a K in there, which was mind blowing.
Distant.
Distancy. Yeah, you're adding like K's and T's and fucking.
Distancing.
I feel bad. I remember I used to make fun of you a lot with this and call you dyslexic, but then one time you were like, "Oh, when I was younger, I had kind of a speech." I was like, that's sad."
Oh.
That's like actually sad. That's like fuck. You can't
It's
help
gonna
it.
be a real quiet 11 months after this episode.
Called your mom a whore. I fucking.
Yeah, really. I called my girlfriend. What did you say? A whore, ugly, or something? I wanted to
No.
strangle you. Oh, you called her lazy.
Did I? No, I said she just cross the border. It was a Spanish.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Because she doesn't have a car.
Way less is bad. You want to bring Blitzy in?
She has an accent.
All right, I'm gonna end the live show on stereo.
She's really nice though.
All right, later, guys, on stereo. It's been cool.
No
You can
one's
listen to the
listening
rest of the show
on
on
stereo.
Twitch. Ah, you're such a flip flopper.
Why? What does that mean?
He called you. He didn't call you lazy. He called me lazy. I thought he called you laser. What's up?
Did I call you? Uh-oh, now she thinks I hate her. Fuck. God damn it. Why you gotta do this?
Are you gonna bring Blitzy in? He's just
I'm a
waiting there.
perfectly good class of person. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just whoop. Boom, boom, bam, bam.
And Blitzy's in.
What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, no
Fuck
problem,
yeah.
bruh. It's nice that we have someone who knows how to use Discord, you know? Because some of our guests have
Oh
been
my
like
God.
50, and they
Use a
can't.
sundial.
Yeah. It's been
God.
been a rough one.
So, who was the last person you had on the show, out of curiosity?
We actually had our buddy Shades, but if you're talking about like Twitch people. We had what was it, Martini
Yeah,
Rita?
yeah,
She's a
Oh,
stock
okay.
girl. Yeah, she's cool, man. She was really cool.
yeah. She like, what does she travel in hotels or something? What was the name for that? Planes.
Oh, real quick, Blitzy, before we are you currently still hosting this show on your channel?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Thank you for telling us.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good to
Jesus
know.
Christ. All right, we have to be on our best behavior, Jim.
Yep.
All right.
That's
No,
not a problem.
Yeah, I'll try my
We just
best.
like to know. We like to know.
So yeah, I'm quite impressed that you guys reached out. Thanks for obviously taking interest, and can't wait to
Well,
get
yeah, I
into some
remember
conversation.
hitting you up a few months ago because coincidentally we were getting Cartnarks on as a guest, and then
Mm.
your thing came up about you looking at Cartnarks, and I was like, oh, that's funny that this Twitch streamer and we host our show on Twitch. This dude's into Cartnarks too.
Honestly, that video was I basically I started the stream up, and we said, oh, we'll watch some videos today, and all of a sudden I get a recommendation for one of the regulars, and he's like, do you want to watch Cartnarks? I'm like, what the fuck is a Cartnark? I generally thought it was going to be something completely different, and then obviously we put it on, and it's just some dude telling people to put their cards away, and it's so humble yet so funny at the same time.
Yeah, it's
Like
great.
putting ourselves in the place, it's top tier. I love it.
Oh, when I found his channel, man, I just binged. I binged.
I need to
So
watch
good.
more. I haven't watched any recently, but
There are some duds for sure, like any channel.
actually, I'll tell you, I'll put you guys onto a really good one.
Mm.
So
Oh, shit.
my top performing YouTube video at the moment is a 6-part series, and it's purely just it's music, memes, and Russia all combined into videos. It's the crazy. Have you ever heard of it? It's called Flex Air.
Nah, I've
I don't know if
seen
you've
like
seen it.
only in Russia videos, which are crazy.
Man, this guy came in with some good drugs.
I know, I like it. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Flex Air. There's 6 parts. He's making a 7th, and I've never seen anything like it. So I obviously watched the videos on stream. Great, honestly, the music they use, the memes, it's all around just a fucking top tier video, because like you can get in on it even if you're not Russian. Like it's not, there's no like barrier to it.
Yeah, yeah.
But god damn, did that thing perform well as well? Like I literally uploaded it thinking it would be a dud.
Mm.
Is one of them called Flex Air 5, Slav and Furious?
Yeah, you want to watch it in order though. Yeah, there's a story to it which I was not expecting, but obviously,
The animation in this is fucking amazing, bro.
oh, you best believe it. It's unreal.
But
Yeah,
this
holy
is the first
shit.
time I think we've had a guest that genuinely just dropped something I want to watch immediately, dude. I can't
Yeah,
wait to
straight
watch
up.
this.
That's what happens when we have guests who actually are the same age as us.
Ah, dude, that's such a good point. Yeah, wait, how old are you?
I'm 26, 27
Okay,
in
yeah, it's
September.
around the same.
Exactly. I'm 27, Gem's 43.
Oh, I'm gonna be 30 in a month, dude.
Yeah, you're
Jeez.
dying, bro.
Oh, it
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, you got like carpal tunnel and arthritis and shit.
30, man.
Oh. Well, hopefully we'll be out of lockdown by then, so you guys can actually enjoy your birthday instead of being inside.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
How's it over
Oh,
there
well,
in the
yeah, you're in England. What's it like over there, man?
So officially today, they let us back into the pubs. We had to drink outside in the cold. You'd be surprised how resilient the British people are when it comes to getting a beer. They will sit out in gale force winds, their pint falling out of their hand because it's either wet or windy. And they'll sit there with a smile on their face going, it's fantastic, I'm getting a beer, that. So, it's wonderful. I was out like 2 weeks ago with a few friends of mine. It's good to see them all again, and we just absolutely blazed a beer gun. People were dropping pints, everyone was screaming every time it happened. It was top tier.
Say
Nice.
beer gun?
Yeah, so I'm gonna presume it's not really like a big. So there'll be vendors in my city. They give out.
This guy.
They give out. Actually, there is a guy. There's a guy that walk around with a little stall. He's kind of trundles around, and you can buy beer guns.
Little
You can
dwarf.
literally, yeah. You can buy a beer gun, pour your
Uh-huh.
pint into it, and start spraying it into. It's a really dumb idea, but it sells in Birmingham.
Sounds like a great idea. I
Yeah,
mean, we
man.
have beer funnels here, so this doesn't sound out of the realm.
That's something that never really took off over here, I don't think. Beer bongs.
Yeah, they're called beer bongs, Whitey, not beer funnels for one.
No, I thought they were called funnels with the little tubes.
Well, no, it is a funnel, but it's called a beer bong.
They actually call it beer bongs? Really?
Yeah.
That's a little lame.
I never did one. Yeah, no, I was talking to my boss earlier today, though, and I was like, dude, this summer is going to be fucking nuts. Because, like, they're telling everyone now if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. All the restaurants and bars are opening back up where I live. People are going to be fucking wilding out, dude. Everyone's been scooped in.
That's something I'm not too clued up on. Obviously, the drinking cultures between America and the UK are really different. Like, for example, we have it's going to sound really weird. We have something called a cheeky spoons. It sounds really weird to say to an American, but it's basically a chain of pubs that we literally just solely go to now because the other pubs have either been shut down or we don't really have like American bars. It's not really that kind of vibe. It's very much you sit in a really cheap pub, drinking cheap beer, and get absolutely blitzed and then go home. That's pretty much the idea of an English night out.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the few British people I've known online and talked to, you guys do seem like a big drinking culture. There seem to be a lot,
Huge.
like huge. Which it seems like it's always overcast over there, so I'd probably be drinking a lot too. You know,
I think you guys would actually enjoy a British night out. It's a strange one. It is a really strange one.
yeah. There's a good drinking culture over here too, though. I wouldn't say there's as many like shitty bars where I live. It's more kind of like upper, and it's expensive as fuck. But like, there's definitely a lot of drunks.
I like our drinking culture. There's a lot of date rape in our culture. So yeah.
Date rape, you said?
Date rape.
Date rape. I don't think so.
That's allowed to be said, right?
What?
That on Twitch. We can't get in trouble for that, can we?
No.
Oh no, you guys. It depends on.
Yeah, see, this guy's the expert. Help us out on this,
You're
Blitzy.
pointing out rape culture.
Yeah.
Man. You're doing a good thing.
Oh, all right. Hey, look at me pointing out rape. This is Rape Culture Awareness Month, actually, Joe.
It's purely down on what you're trying to target at. Obviously, Twitch has its set of rules. You've obviously got to follow that to a T.
Oh yeah.
And can you explain, Blitzy? I have a really big question. Really big question. And it's gonna be a little bit of a long question. So, like, just hear me out. So I know what. Yeah, go take your Prilosec and come back. So, I've been on Twitch just for a little bit, obviously with this podcast, and that's really it, actually. I've heard about OnlyFans as well, right? I understand, like, on OnlyFans, but you know, gorgeous naked women getting paid money, right? I understand on Twitch, there's a lot of gorgeous, kind of naked women, and they have huge fan bases. Why is it bad to say, hey, the main reason you have fans is because you have a nice pair of tits and ass? Why then all of a sudden people's heads start exploding?
It's one of those. It's very much a debatable topic with Twitch. There's people that will defend it. There's people that will basically scorn it. It's purely down to speculation. Like there are women on Twitch that absolutely smash it without that kind of context or that kind of stigma to them. At the same token, there is also people that are smashing it in that regard as well, of doing it in that way.
Someone wants to smash those ass and titties.
I mean, it's down to Twitch how they want to handle it. Twitch is the arbiter of all of it. Like in the same token of how you guys handle your podcast, you guys have topics that you talk about. Maybe some Twitch staff might look at it and go, "Oh, this might be a bit too much." Some might go, "Okay, they're touching on topics that need to be talked about." It's purely speculation, and that's why Twitch is the wild west of the internet, I would say.
Yeah, it's still,
that's true.
Still in its
go ahead,
small
Jem.
days.
Me and Jem do talk about the fact where, you know, if we're talking,
thought I could
well,
kind of interject with something.
I'm sorry, I thought you were taking your Prilosec. I did wanted to get this last bit out, and then you can say your thing. But Jem and I have talked about in the past where it's like, yeah, if we do wind up getting kicked off Twitch and they have like a legitimate, it's like, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we kind of know the rules going in, so it'd be really lame of us to walk into someone's house, start saying a bunch of stuff that they don't want you to say, and then be upset that they're like, hey, can you leave my house? Like, we don't want you here anymore.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. It's more so, I think they can take the side of if you're coming at like a comedic angle, if you're trying to make light of the situation and make it a better situation, try to bring perspective onto a topic. Either way, like freedom of speech is still something on Twitch that I quite like. They're very open to the idea. It just depends on how you go about it. obviously if you're on Twitch to be like genuinely offensive, I think it's probably something that they'll probably try to rein in. Like that, they'll probably say, hey, like you need to wind it in or try and go a different angle. But obviously other websites have their own ways of doing it as well. That's what I love about the internet, man. Like you can do what the fuck you want. Just
Yeah, I
find the
honestly
right place to do it.
I don't get the whole like war with the whole like titty streamers or like hot tub meta. I don't get why people are so upset that girls are doing that on the platform. I don't really like see it as that big of an issue as long as they're not breaking terms of service. You know what I mean? Like
It shouldn't be an
like
issue,
work your
really.
hustle. It's like that's okay. Someone complains about it, it's like that's not for you. You don't want to go onto Twitch to watch titty streamers, then don't go on Twitch and watch titty streamers. Just watch Summit or XQC or something. I don't-
Actually, I'm glad you guys brought this up because I found out today something quite interesting. YouTube has its own problem with that as well, but I didn't know
brought
it.
it up.
I found out during a video that there is nude yoga on YouTube. You can literally watch people. butt
What?
naked.
Hold on.
No
I'm
way.
going on
Sounds
YouTube
good.
real quick. Everyone, give
Now-
me some links.
Now, is it the type of thing where it just hasn't been like found and deleted by YouTube, or is it allowed?
No, it's fully allowed. It's educational.
One month ago.
Oh, yeah.
there's- Oh my God, Gem! There's tits on YouTube.
There's tits on
Oh,
YouTube.
and there's vagina. This is more vagina than a Scorsese movie. Holy shit! Holy shit! This girl is
Damn, Blitzy, you got the fucking hookups, man.
babe.
Got
I
the
I
haven't even-
found out
My-
about this today.
My girl's in the background. Babe, I found new yoga videos we're gonna do in the morning. This is fucking great.
Dude.
Holy
Wow, that's
shit!
kind of nuts, man. I can't believe this is allowed.
I've seen a
Yeah.
gynecologist on YouTube before, but that was just because someone sent it to me and it was funny. And same thing, I guess it's educational.
See, this is what I love about YouTube, though. Obviously, we'll get back to Twitch in a sec, but there is.
But Gem, by the way, Gem, none of these girls are like 300 plus pounds. They're like they would also
if you
make
get
a
naked on camera. You're gonna, you know.
this one girl has tits that look so solid, as if they were carved from stone.
Yeah, no, that's some confidence. You have to be good looking to do something like that. For
Good for them. Good. Oh my, good for them. Yes, good for them. Yes. You guys do.
I
your
don't know, I
thing.
have porn,
I-
so,
I'm gonna
like-
be busy for like an hour.
Is it really getting you going that much, dude? It's fucking. Who cares? You
It's
have porn.
not, but it's
Go to
it's
Pornhub.
that I don't get either. It's like, why would anyone get, like you said, Jem? Why would anyone get upset? It's like there's porn. Like, are you getting upset at porn also?
I think what it is because there's like a gray area. When you were saying before how like, why don't people get mad at like people know why they're going to OnlyFans? It's strictly for nudes, whereas Twitch is supposed to be more of an entertainment gaming platform. So I think people are kind of like try to gatekeep it and be like, oh, why are we letting?
So this is where the argument gets interesting, actually, because there are porn stars that do stream on Twitch,
That's
but
right.
they stream obviously to play games. They play games to entertain, whereas they'll see, if, for example, not to pigeonhole, but obviously the current hot tub meta with people streaming in hot tubs. That's just the current trend with it at the moment. Those porn stars, those in the adult industry, would look at it and go, like, why are you doing it this way? Like, I mean, surely Twitch is gonna look at this and go, oh, maybe not for us.
Yeah,
It's wild to think that, like, the people in the adult industry that obviously do that as a living, and then saying something completely different on Twitch, which I think is great. I think it's wonderful.
It's crazy. You go to like the hot tub streams and there's literally like basically see-through bathing suits. Then you go to like Sasha Grey and she's like cooking like sausages in the kitchen. With,
Wholesome
like,
as shit.
yeah, it's just like a wholesome. She's no cleavage. It's like, dude, this chick used to fucking get gangbanged by like 12 people. That is weird. That is an interesting point you bring up. And what's the other one? Isn't there another one? A blonde one? So another porn star.
Uh,
I don't know.
beats
I
me.
forget her
I
name.
couldn't remember for me, but
Wait, Whitey, you still watching the yoga over there? What-
he's come very quiet.
Jesus Christ.
It was crazy. Like, it wasn't the nudity thing, like, necessarily. It's like, yeah, I have porn, but it was just more the shocking, like, YouTube's been around since what, '06, and I've been on YouTube forever, and I was like, holy shit, I was like, whoa, there's tits on YouTube. It was mind blowing.
So if you start a channel where like you show people how to put on bras, technically you could do that and show naked boobs because it's educational.
I think you could. I do believe it's advertisables too as well.
Wow.
I think they still have ads on there, which is crazy.
Yeah, Twitch would never allow that. No way.
But it
no
looks
how.
like you can't make the girl naked in the thumbnail. Like the thumbnail still can't have nudity.
That makes sense because it's that way a kid might not like by accidentally see it or something.
Yeah, I wonder if I was using a signed out account, it would ask me if I was
I
18
am.
or older.
I signed out and it won't let me. I have to like sign in to confirm age.
Okay.
Oh,
I
it's age
mean,
restricted.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, you'd hope.
what is, by the way, what do you learn more about yoga when your instructor is naked?
That's a really good point. That's really, really good point.
Is anyone asking the important questions? Because
I'm gonna be real. I would if I was that instructor, it would be far too distracting. I wouldn't be able to focus on the yoga side of things.
I can see this girl's birth canal right now, and I have no idea what stretch she's doing.
That'd be uncomfortable, man. I'd feel awkward in a yoga class to begin with, let alone if everyone was naked. Be weird.
This girl's got some meat on her. Good for her.
Put down the phone, you fuck.
Little bush accent.
So
I like it.
What games do you play, man? Like on stream?
Oh man, okay. So obviously with Twitch changing up, there's a lot of matters, especially with, say for example, a couple of months ago, Minecraft SMP was all the rage, still is, but obviously certain streamers will transition over to GTA RP, which is the current one, no pixel.
Yep.
That's what I do at the moment. Alongside Apex Legends and just chatting, basically, just talking to people. It's a nice mix. Like you gotta mix it up to keep it fresh. Only recently, I just got off a 33-hour long stint doing a subathon, which wasn't planned. I basically started to stream up. Some of my chat got a bit rowdy. They said, "No balls, Blitzy, you won't fucking stay live for as long as we say." And I was like, "All right, cunt, let's do it." And I stayed live for 33 hours. Managed to sleep, eat, work out, and also make enough donations from the kindness of strangers to be able to fund a new PC.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That's awesome. Fuck yeah.
So yeah, very very lucky to be in the position I'm at the same time.
Dude, I was wondering, so is this something that you are striving to do for a living, or are you actually currently like this is how you're currently making a living?
So I stopped working full time as a chef about 2 years ago.
Oh, nice.
Because
a chef.
I'm in a good enough position to live and also stream. Yeah, I'm doing it full time at the moment, and it's
Fuck yeah, man.
It just keeps on growing, man.
Dude, you're 26 and you're doing something you love that's not physically grinding you and you're making a living off of it. Do you understand how awesome that is right now? That's fucking amazing, man. Good for you.
I'm in a crazy position, man. Like I remember the night I started streaming, I officially, I worked at TGI Fridays. So obviously we have. I know you guys have got that. It started over there, came over here.
Yeah,
it's a big thing here.
But you said you were a chef. Hold on.
Yeah.
No,
I was picturing like a fucking like
Wolfgang Puck.
I'm talking broiler chef. Like I'm talking line
cook.
Yeah, this guy's got some fried calamari and some jalapeno poppers going on.
Damn straight. The problem is over here.
Shit.
Obviously, not to bag on TGI Fridays, but
no, please
do. Yeah.
Over here, it's a shell of what it is over there.
It sucks here too.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it's the worst. You get a sizzling plate. It's not even sizzling.
It's a chain, bro. It's a fucking. It's a fast food chain where families who hate each other can sit down in a booth.
It's not respected at all.
Yeah.
God, but I remember the night I was literally just finished the worst shift ever. Like we'd had more covers than we had staff. There was people yelling at each other all night. It was a fucking state, the kitchen as well. So we're deep cleaning. We've literally survived what was the apocalypse of the kitchen. Only for the manager to then come in and berate us for half an hour about how shit we did.
Really, the manager at TGA Fridays is
yeah, the manager came in and he basically sat there and went, "Okay, you guys did fucking terrible." We all sat there afterwards and we said, like, we need to get the fuck out. Like, this isn't worth the money. This isn't worth the stress.
Did you look at him and go, "You're a manager at TGA Fridays"? Like your whole life perspective is terrible.
But he had to be fat, right?
I actually told him that after I left. I actually had a massive row with him. It's customary in England when you do quit to go hard on the manager that's been pissing you off the entire time.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's great, honestly. It's tradition. Managers get it bad over here. To be fair, I do give them credit. They get it pretty bad, but
When I left
yeah.
CVS, I just had my head down and I almost cried. I didn't talk to no manager. I was
So
like,
we don't have CVS over here.
oh really? It's like a pharmacy / like convenience store.
It's like a Rite Aid if you have a Rite Aid.
Not entirely. We have co-ops, cooperatives. They're like community kind of based shops.
It's like if you want to buy Percocet and also like Pedialyte and also diapers, it's
and
like
Lindor chocolates.
Yeah. What's with the? They have a whole chocolate aisle. There's a lot of chocolate.
And a candy aisle.
And a
dude.
makeup aisle. They got everything.
Yeah. What? Oh, dude. What's with the hair dryers they sell at CVS?
Don't buy them. That's what's up.
But it's like the hair dryers. They have so many hair products at a CVS.
So fucking you're getting
Fucking
reamed out.
the sky, yeah.
Yeah, fucking I'm from Boston, dude. My funny.
The TJ. Oh yeah, was he fat? Jem wanted to know if it's
He
England,
can't
so I
be.
doubt it.
Definitely
Actually,
overweight.
no, he was skinny.
He
He
was
was very skinny.
balding.
Like,
He's bald.
Oh, I forget it's not America. Okay, yeah, no, he was definitely. No one's fat over there, are they?
in fact, I'll tell you a story.
Like two people.
So TGI's actually did us good one of the nights. So they did a celebration evening in Liverpool.
A skit.
And they basically got us all really drunk in a hotel with lots of sponsors and things like that coming in to give us loads of beer. We ended up going out on the night out, and all the managers are hanging out and all the regular staff hanging out. And all of a sudden, we see my manager get lifted up on one of the bigger manager's shoulders. All of a sudden, it's like an RKO out of fucking nowhere. He falls off the back, breaks his wrist.
Oh.
And the worst part was the entire staff from our store, because obviously everyone else was like, oh no, oh God, that's terrible. All of us stood there and went, I think Karma just hit that point.
I hope he hit his head, that motherfucker.
Yeah. He was out of work for a month as well, which was
With
probably
a
the best month he
broken
ever had.
wrist. He's a
Oh, yeah.
manager. What the fuck is he doing?
He couldn't write the checks.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, if you're a manager, you shouldn't be drinking in front of your staff. I feel like that kind of sends a.
He's a manager at TJ.
No one's gonna
Fridays,
respect
Jem.
you after you get drunk.
Let's not act like this is Goldman Sachs.
Nah, but it's a rule in the business. You don't drink in front of your staff.
a rule in the business.
You
It's
don't.
he's a manager at TJ Fridays, not a real manager.
How can I imagine the drinking culture? Like, if you work somewhere, you
He's a
always
real
go out afterwards and get drunk. Like, that's the be all end all of like working in kitchens,
That
restaurants.
is true. Yeah, I used to drink at work when I worked in the kitchen.
Mm.
We used to get
You're also
drunk.
an alcoholic.
Well, I was also 21, and just starting drinking really. But yeah, we used to get drunk. We used to drink so much that the managers would check all our cups. So we'd hide them in the fridge. Yeah, it was kind of a problem.
See, our kitchen manager would actually ply us with it. So he'd walk in afterwards. He put 3 beers on the counter. He says, "All right, go wild, have fun." And
Nice.
then we did that. That's only one. And about half an hour later, he'd bring another one over and check the kitchen and go, "All right, you can have these." By the end of the night, we'd finished a deep clean and we'd been 6 beers deep and 2 shots. And we'd be lying on the floor just like, "All right, this has been the best deep clean we've ever done."
That sounds fun. That makes me want to work in a restaurant again, dude. I gotta be honest. Getting
That
a
was the
nice
only
buzz and
upside.
hitting a rush here in the weeds, but you're like banging food out. It's kind of nice.
Mm.
But no, it does get old. I could never work in a kitchen. So that's cool. So you went full time and fucking haven't looked back
Yeah.
since.
Actually, the only reason why I found out about Twitch was because of my kitchen supervisor. He literally put it on his phone when we were deep cleaning, and all of a sudden I noticed he was typing, and then the phone was answering what he was typing. I was like, "What's that?" And he goes, "Oh, it's Twitch. Like it's like YouTube, but you can talk to the guy." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds cool." So I checked that out the night that I got home. Jumped on my brother's PC because I didn't have enough time to game at the time. I was playing on my brother's PC. Downloaded Streamlabs and did my first stream that night, and then boom,
Oh, wow.
3 friends came in, watched, and ever since then we've just here we are now, like 3 years later.
Damn, you hopped right on it.
No messing around, man. I was game for it.
Yeah. 'Cause
Are you part of a network, by the way? Because the Blitzy thing seems like a 24/7 thing, or am I mistaken?
No, just by myself. Obviously, I'm in a stream team at the moment, which is just fun, which is nice. But yeah, the BlitzyNation kind of thing. The nation part's obviously just the viewers, the community, and the Blitzy part's myself.
Can you explain to someone like me who's can I say retarded? Like I'm allowed to say that, right?
Yeah.
Can you explain to someone to me who's retarded? What do you mean like a stream team? What's that
You
about?
actually are retarded too.
I am. No,
So
that's why I
you can
said
get away with it.
first. Oh, that's right. And I'm dyslexic.
You are dyslexic.
I'm dyslexic as well.
Really?
No, I'm illiterate. I'm illiterate. I'm sorry, Blitzy.
No, you're also dyslexic.
and illiterate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're retarded.
And retarded.
No, that's the
That's
reason
right.
you're retarded. Is because of those things.
I am a little retarded, so you might be right.
Did you go to special ed?
Did I go? No, but they could have lied to me also when I was a kid.
Dude, I would have aced school if I was in special ed. They should have.
I still feel like I would have struggled.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have done the homework. Who am I
Anyway,
kidding?
Blitzy, I'm sorry, but can you explain what the fuck
It's okay.
what a stream team is to me?
Oh,
So basically-
can I give my bad at it?
Go on. Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
so to me,
Oh shit!
it seems like
Oh boy!
all the people with business suits
All
with
the- all
money got around, sat at a table, and was like, okay, how can we skim from a bunch of streamers and not do anything work?
That you know what? For the
seems
majority of them, you've actually hit that on the head. There are a lot of community like stream teams out there that do that. They're basically like,
Oh,
they'll
are
take
they
someone-
are they networks like agencies? Is that what you guys are talking about?
not even an agency, man. It's almost like a pyramid scheme in a sense. Some of them.
Whoa! Explain this shit to me, please.
So it's not all. I'm saying stream teams as a whole is a really good idea, but eventually people, you get the sharks in the water. They see the blood. Oh, I'm gonna take full advantage of this. So there'll be teams that will set up where it's to benefit 1, 2, or 3 different people, and that's it. You'll get other people. You get like 1,000 people in the team, right? And it only benefits 1, 2, or 3 personalities in a sense. And those are the ones, obviously, if you are thinking of getting into a stream team, to fucking avoid like the plague. I've been in one before. Was in there for a week. Saw exactly what was going on. I was just like, I see you.
Well, now how does it work? So, like you're saying, a team gets together, they sign hundreds or thousands of people, but it's really only benefiting a couple. But what is the purpose of a stream team, like hiring or taking in 1,000 people? And then also, if you're one of those people, why are you joining it to begin with?
that's a good question. Actually, you guys, I don't know whether you plan these questions.
No,
but
not
that's
at
a
all.
solid question.
Like I said, I'm a little retarded.
I'd say it's a weird one. So, for example, a stream team can start in different ways. You can either have one single streamer set one up, and then pick people to join, which is what I've done at the moment. It's a friend of mine that just hit partner recently. He had a really good idea to set one up, and it's basically 4 to 5 streamers all working together for a common kind of cause in a sense, which is what we're doing. But then you get the teams. So, for example, organizations, they'll have their own esports teams. They'll have their streamers, and then they'll have their generic kind of pool of content creators as well. That's where they kind of farm content for their YouTube, which will then they'll make money off. Or, for example, it's almost like they focus on their top guys, and then the top guys kind of bring in smaller guys, but then the smaller guys don't get anything out of it. They just kind of get stagnant and stuck in the team.
They have houses. They start buying.
It seems like a
houses.
net.
Yeah.
It really does sound like a network, though. It really does. Like, be part of our network. That way, like, you can use our brand to sponsor yourself. But really, like, the network's really only helping the big guys, and they're kind of all the stuff that the little guys are making. It's like, yeah, that's most of it is ours. But yeah, you keep making your little content over there, buddy.
Yeah, but just like networks or like record labels, same type of deal. There's always some good ones there that would do actually help people. You just gotta fucking find them.
Oh, 100%, man. I mean, even with the esports stuff, like there are a few really good teams out there. Like, if I were to drop one, probably Endpoint. They've got their esports stuff, but they're very picky with who they choose for streamers. They don't just pick any Tom, Dick, or Harry. Like I was in one recently that was kind of okay. But they just grab people, and then obviously after a bit, they just kind of chew them in, chew them out, and then they recycle new people coming in as well.
Like
So
the music industry.
yeah, it's actually very similar. But in regards to the question, what is a stream team? 90% of the time it's a scam. 10% of the time it actually help you somewhat.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense, really. It's kind of like when we used to get the emails. We still do, Gem, from YouTube, like those YouTube networks and agencies. It's like, hey, join us and we'll help you get real subs and viewers and comments. It's like, oh yeah, I'm sure you will, buddy.
No, yeah, I was the first to shit on those people, and like, people would always like shit on the networks, but there were actual good networks where like guys like, you know, John Tron or YouTubers where they would get away with a lot more because they had a team behind them, like arguing for them and like dealing with all the YouTube people. Where I feel like they can definitely have a really good role. Like I wouldn't be able to like deal with company people, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk to fucking lawyers and marketing people.
You guys could do a stream team. Like you guys could do like a podcast thing.
We
You get
could.
other podcasts on.
Blitz,
What would you call it though?
you're a genius. We could do that.
I was thinking we should call it Class Clowns, like
Ooh.
Class Clowns Incorporated. CCI.
I already like it. Just email a bunch of Twitch streamers.
Back
we
of
think
the
are
bus
funny?
Back of the bus entertainment.
That sounds too close to Bang Bus though.
Yeah, kind of does.
All right, let's go with. I'll go with Class Clowns. We'll go with Class Clowns.
And the clowns has a Z.
What?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Class clowns
No.
with a Z.
And you said I.
And there's kind of like there's kind of like a
I
clown.
can't say
like,
the word that you called me earlier for wearing a
This-
pink shirt, but you called me a G word earlier for wearing a pink shirt, and you're putting
No,
a
I
Z
didn't. I
at
said
the end
it's.
of class.
The G was girl. That was the word. It's
What
pink
what
shirts
did-
are for girls. Can we just
Yeah,
agree on that? As
you said another word.
I didn't.
I
Stop
think you
it.
did.
So what are you doing?
Listen back.
I didn't say nothing of the sort. I would never say that word.
Yeah, this guy over here.
Pink shirts are kind of weird. Can we just all agree that wearing a V-neck, a pink V-neck, is kind of weird on the beach?
I think V-necks are strange, but I think pink can rock on a summer day. I think pink's okay.
Oh,
Really?
thank you there, buddy. Thank you.
Damn it.
V-necks are kind of weird, Jam, though. Like,
Yeah,
if you see someone in a V-neck, it's not the 90s anymore.
Yeah, what are you showing your cleavage? What are you doing? Are you wearing a V-neck? What are you showing your
Depends
hair?
if you've been working out, though. If you got the gym titties, I mean, it's kind of
Yeah,
it's up to you.
I feel like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Yeah, he can wear a V-neck, but Whitey, I don't think Whitey's rocking fucking pecs.
He doesn't need a V-neck though. He's got a fanny pack.
Does he really?
Have you ever seen the picture of Dwayne the Rock Johnson in a fanny pack?
No.
Oh, he's talking about me. I was like, when the fuck did I get a fanny pack?
No, honestly, there's a picture of Dwayne with a fanny pack, and it's unreal.
Oh, here's a great question I just thought of too. I haven't seen that. That's funny. I'll have to check that out. But I saw Joe Rogan with one. A picture of Joe Rogan once with one. I was like, this fucking
Joe
guy.
Rogan wore a fanny pack?
Yeah. Have you ever gotten banned?
On Twitch? No.
Not even
I do.
for a day or something.
No. Honestly,
Damn.
I've been pretty. I mean, I'd say I'm very lucky, because I mean, I very much skirt the line of like TOS is obviously you got to follow the TOS, but TOS also it gets enforced to a certain point, but it's more so mid-tier streamers to top streamers. Obviously, smaller streamers can start to get away with a few things here and there. It's not obviously advisable to test whether you can or can't get away with it. But back when I started, certain things that you back then, especially you could get away with on Twitch, like certain jokes, etc.
Yeah.
We ran like we didn't really give a damn about like what we were saying. But now it's more so like even the smaller things. Like I have a moniker that's followed me over from like 2 years ago, which is Hookers and Blow. And it's if for some reason I've never lost it, it's become a trademark thing. But yeah, it's still something that I haven't been called up on, even though it's you know, somebody's going to look at me and go, oh wow, this guy douchebag, you know, Hooks and Blow. How'd they say that on Twitch? Like,
You're not allowed to say hookers and blow on Twitch?
It depends, man. It depends whether there's context to it, and it depends on
What happens if I'm naked doing yoga? Can I say hookers and blow then?
You can get away with it on YouTube.
I don't think it's because the words are bad. I think it's just because they're illegal activities, right? Isn't there something about TOS where you can't like endorse like illegal drugs or some shit?
There's a few things you can't. Funnily enough, you can't talk about. You can talk about OnlyFans, but you can't talk about your own OnlyFans. You can't promote it.
Really?
Yeah, you can't. You can't promote.
That's so
OnlyFans.
weird.
I guess I understand. For some reason, that one makes more sense to me because I guess it's like self promotion. But I mean, if you're self promoting on your own self platform, I guess that's a little odd that they deny that.
Yeah, it just depends on which way they're going about it. Obviously, if they're stopping people from leaving the platform, because you're going, oh hey, like I've got something on another platform, come and check it out. I don't know whether Twitch is going for that or the fact that it's come and check me out nude on this website. I don't know how they run it, but
Are there any terms of services that you like? You straight up, it's like, no, like I totally disagree with this. This should totally be allowed on Twitch.
oh shit.
All of them. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know.
To be honest, I haven't really been keeping an eye on too much the TOS. The freedom of speech thing is still kind of nice on Twitch. I don't think they crack down on too much, so you can still be humorous and still be a comedian. But I mean, sure, I couldn't tell you, man. I'm happy with what I can get away with at the moment.
Do you ever get afraid that because this is currently a way that you're making a living off of, do you ever get afraid that it could be like really just stripped away or taken away from you real quickly because you might have even accidentally broke like a terms of service or anything like that?
Put that
No, honestly, to be honest, I always worry about it. At the same time, I have also said to myself, hey, like I'm blessed to be able to have had this kind of run of form at the moment. If it does happen and I have to go back and work, that's fair enough.
Oh, dude, imagine age 50, like being the manager at TGI Fridays. Like I used to, you just tell all the young kids, I used to stream on Twitch, and they're like, "What the fuck's Twitch?"
Yeah, man. Oh, I used to have a good time on Twitch.
We used to talk about hookers and blow on Twitch.
I actually probably didn't tell you guys. I got my start on Twitch through voices, like voice work and things like that. So that helps with the GTA stuff.
You do have a good voice, man.
What do you do, like impressions and stuff?
So it was a mixture of impressions, accents, casting for esports, CS:GO mainly. I wish.
Wait, you
but
casted
I mean,
for CS:GO?
Yeah, casted for some of the bigger teams too.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
wait, what's that? CS:GO?
It's like a video game shooter.
Oh.
You were basically like a sportscaster, but for video games, right? Is that what you mean? Like
Yeah,
during tournaments?
Oh, Counter-Strike. I remember Counter-Strike.
So like your commentators for like football or hockey or anything like that. It's the same thing but for gaming.
Oh, this is slightly off topic, but I found out the other day that there's a minor league in baseball.
I told you about this so many times about minor league baseball.
No, we don't have to get into a thing, but I was like, wait, all I've ever heard of is college and major league. Like, who the fuck's watching minor league? People watch college before they watch minor league, right?
So actually not a lot of people watch college baseball, but there's 3 minor leagues, and then there's also the independent league, which is something different. Not really. It's not associated with Major League Baseball usually. Yeah,
So
I mean, if you guys really want to dive into,
no, I don't.
the minor league baseball leagues.
I was just
we can.
flabbergasted that a human being would watch minor league baseball and
dude, going to those games are fun.
Or baseball
man.
at all.
Ah, come on.
Or sports.
We don't really have anything like that over here. Like we don't have like college football. We have like university varsity teams, but like other than that, it's not really like my dad isn't going to go and watch like Wolverhampton Wolves basketball team.
We have a lot of southern fat idiots who sit on the couch and watch college players play football. Yeah, I don't get it. You shouldn't have people over there that do it. I'm ashamed that this country does.
I watch sports, you jackass.
I know, and I call you dumb for it all the time.
That is true, but I love sports. I don't give a. That's one of the only things that I guess might be good at in terms of knowing stuff about is sports.
So what's esports like? I've never really I love video games. I love playing them. I do watch a good amount of Twitch, but I never watched esports or got into it. It seemed I don't know.
It's basically taking like the base rule of the game. So for example, a 16-16 scoreline for CS, and then just making it into like a best of 3 scenario, and then putting it into a tournament, get teams that are playing against each other. It's very much the same kind of idea of football, basketball, whatever, but with just kids that play really well at CS:GO or Apex or anything, especially with the casting side of it as well. It's very similar. It's just try to build up the hype when something happens. Like, so for example, someone gets like a 5 kill in one round, like kind of thing. It was fun to do for a bit. I did it with the British Army. They have their own esports league, which was quite cool for a time. That's how I got my start.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, we stream on Twitch live because that's just where we do our podcast, but we're not really Twitch streamers. But if I was, I would be scheming to get a clip on LSF. Has that ever crossed your mind?
LSF.
Live stream fails?
Oh shit! No, actually, to be fair,
The subreddit that can make a fucking streamer overnight.
I honestly, I'm a bit of an amateur with that stuff. Like Reddit is I'm a bit of a fucking boomer when it comes
Reddit
to
does
like
suck.
Reddit.
I agree.
Like I only watch one Reddit, and that's like crypto and stuff. But that's mainly it.
No, yeah, it's just a subreddit where a lot of like streamers have blown up from getting a clip on there.
God, I
They're
might
like
need
obsessed with like Misgiff and like XQC and that whole like group in Texas.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, no. I watched a Ludwig video the other day, and he said LSF, and I was looking at like
Yeah, he's
thinking
big on there too.
Like Lud's subathon, like that was unreal.
Nuts.
Whole month of streaming, crazy.
Nuts.
Absolutely crazy. And the guy slept, ate well. He like ate square meals a day. Well, not 8 square meals a day, but like 2 square meals a day. And I mean, I don't know how he managed it. It's crazy.
Yeah, he must have made a shitload of money, dude.
Mm.
Like, Jesus, didn't he like pay his mods a bunch of money and like charity and shit?
He paid 10K to his mods. He paid half of the money that he earned to charity. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he put a video out of how much he earned. I think it was something upwards of like 500K or something like that. It was crazy.
That's nuts. It's a smart idea to do, subathon. I get it.
Genius.
I think he became the most sub, didn't he, on the platform by doing that for a little while?
He beat Ninja on the 28th day, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Yeah, it was like him, Ninja, XQC were like the top. I wonder if XQC is going to do a subathon. I feel like that would break Twitch.
X did threaten it. I know he threatened it.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll actually do it, because that would be fucking nuts, man.
What's a subathon?
So a subathon is when you start a timer that is affected by bits, donations, subs, follows, hosts, whatever you want to set it to. If chat does it, it will add time to the timer. You can either cap it or uncap it. So if you cap it, it will go to a certain amount of time and then stop. But what Lud did and what XQC will probably do is they'll leave it uncapped, so people can just keep churning time into the timer to the point where you're stuck live for days on end and weeks on end, and even to the point where it will go down to like 10 seconds, and they'll just keep you going for an hour on that 10-second mark. It's crazy, man. Subathons are the scariest thing, and having to do one for 33 hours was enough.
Gem, we should fucking do that.
Could you guys do like a 33-hour podcast?
It wouldn't translate, I don't think.
Yeah, but we can just have like. Are you allowed to like say?
Work,
Yeah. Are you allowed to have say the camera rolling while you go take a dump and then cook food and like basically nothing's really happening for hours, but I guess the timer's still going and you're technically still streaming?
Damn straight you can. That's what Lud did. I actually had to, because I didn't think it was going to go for so long. I actually had to sleep on stream. I set it up. I like spur of the moment. I said, "Look, fuck it, I'm gonna go."
Oh, dude, imagine if this guy like had a wet dream. He's jerking off in his sleep.
Yeah,
I was scared, man.
I would be scared, dude.
Naked yoga.
Did anything weird happen? Did you like sleep talk or like fucking grunt? Or
no, chat woke me up a few times. They fucking kept donating like throughout the night. I ended up.
He watches it back like some homeless guy sneaks in and farts on his face.
I haven't watched it back yet. One of my editors is literally editing up right now. I'm scared to see what he's added to the video during sleep stream.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah.
So do you have like TTS or was it like the donation sounds?
So TTS I had to turn off because obviously people can fucking like they can get you banned for certain things that they put. It's a weird thing that Twitch needs to work out with accountability. So say for example tonight someone jumped on your stream, donated I don't know $1, started just blasting the N-word throughout the entire stream. Like that could get you a ban.
Oh really? Like Streamlabs doesn't like automatically like censor that word?
It depends if you put the features in.
Oh, okay.
I've obviously sorted that out, but I didn't trust. There's ways around it. Like people can put ones in, and because TTS is a simple bot, it'll just read it out anyway. It's really dumb. But
That's kind of dumb that you can get banned for someone doing that. I understand if it was happening regularly enough to where you could stop it, but if one random person just did it, you shouldn't be able to get banned for that. At least not permanent. Like, that's not your fault.
It can happen. There's
Fucking
people that
double
have had
play.
it. Like, there's people out there literally that make not a living in a sense, but like they have a hobby of literally going out there to ruin streamers in a sense by doing it, and they'll obviously get the footage and put it on YouTube. And
That must be a fun life to live,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Imagine being that guy. Just creating negativity and despair everywhere. Like, oh, I'm going to go
Let me-
ruin some guy's life.
Oh, yeah, let me ruin this guy's life because fuck it.
people thrive on it, man. I'll never understand it, but I mean, shit. Hopefully they'll get a girlfriend at some point.
You know
Oh,
what
this
I
guy's
hate,
doing
though?
the old school, like 2005. Like, you still a virgin, eh?
I'm not talking about those guys, because those guys are fucking scummy pieces of shit. But you know when someone's just like leaves like a mean comment or something, and the streamer will be like, "Oh my god, they must be just miserable living in their." And it's like, maybe it's just some dude like trolling. Like, why is it always got to be some like dude who has a bad life? You know, I've left mean comments kidding around, like busting balls. It's not. I think people take that shit way too like the heart.
Well, it's gotten so far where me and you will read comments, and it's like I can't tell whether it's trolling or not anymore. Like, it's gotten to the point where it's like, even if you're even trolling at this point, it's like, why are you even doing that? The people who are already getting outraged look like they're trolling. So what's the difference at this point?
Depends on how you take it. Like comments, like rude comments especially, they can be the best type of content. Like you can either go ballistic at them and start fucking flipping them off and like call their mother every word in the sun, or you can kill them with kindness. And I have a tendency to kill them with kindness. I like to basically say, hey man, like look, I know you've had a shit day. I know you want to take it out on me, but like let's kick back. Yeah, you watch me get fucked up on Apex. And to be honest, like I'd say a good 60% of the time, someone who's come in and done it has either left instantly or has actually stayed, gone, all right, I've been a bit of a dickhead, I'm going to watch for a bit. And some of them even actually become long-time viewers,
Right.
which I find really strange. But the rest of them can fuck off.
I understand that
bored
though.
people.
I've seen that with sports talk radio a lot, where someone will be talking shit to a host on Twitter or something. They finally decide to call in. They start clamming up. Like, they're not as obviously as verbally aggressive as they are when they're typing it away. Then all of a sudden, them and the host after a couple minutes have a good chat, and then boom, there's a new fan right there.
I'm straight. Actually, you bring up a really good point. Have you guys ever seen the religious Twitch streams? Like they're like basically talking about reading Bible passages, shit like that. But they have call-ins from people on Twitch to basically say, "Hey, like we're big fans of this religion." Like the amount of troll phone calls they get. I watch it just for that. Like it's so good. Literally, my mate will send me a message going, "Why are you watching this religious stream?" I'm like, "Bruh, trust me, watch for 10 minutes." Like, I love it.
Oh, you're putting me onto it. I can't wait to watch some of this shit, dude. I didn't know they had that on Twitch. It's fucking.
Oh, it's wonderful.
How would they think people wouldn't troll? Why, like, or maybe that's why they know about.
If you troll, you're gonna be burning for a lifetime in hell. So don't troll.
It's some of the dumbest things. It's like someone will call and go, "Hey, how's it going? Can you say a prayer for my friend?" And they'll be like, "Oh, absolutely. I can say a prayer for this person. What's their name?" All right, his name is Hugh Janus. And they're like, Hugh Janus, I pray for you right now.
No, he
no
doesn't.
idea. No idea.
That's
Fucking
hilarious.
classic. Yeah.
Absolutely funny. I love
Prank
it.
calls will never die. Like, we can live on Mars or a different universe. There will always be a way to prank call someone.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I used to do that with Craigslist a lot. Me and my buddy, we would call people for like who were like selling shit on Craigslist or like selling courses and stuff. Just fucking.
Oh, Blitzy. Shoot, you're a couple years younger, but you might know what the. I know you're from England, dude. You know these two things. One's called "Don't Even Reply," and the other one's called textostrophe.
I don't. Are these basically to do with prank calls?
Yeah, but like it's all through email or text messages because this is like 10 plus years ago when Craigslist was like a huge thing. And most of them are people trying to either buy or sell something on Craigslist. and this guy just having them go through the fucking ringer like for days, messaging back
No,
and forth. It's really good stuff, man.
I might have to check it out because I haven't seen those, but my prank calling kind of thing started with a guy called Longmont Potion Castle. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's basically the original prank caller. I was watching a guy, he's a Scottish guy called Count Dankula. He's the guy that got arrested in Scotland for teaching a bug to
Yep.
do a certain salute.
I made a rap disc against that.
You did?
Yeah. I used to have a YouTube channel that was in a similar genre to him.
Oh shit! I honestly, his Mad Lad series is pretty decent, but I found out about Longmont Potion Castle through that, and that's where my whole interest in that came in because he made like CDs like you could buy in like record stores,
Mm.
and he basically distributed them to them like certain ones, and you can buy Longmont Potion Castle CDs of him just prank calling people. And it's honestly, it's some of the funniest fucking shit. Like he'll like turn his, it's simple stuff like he'll send his voice really high pitched out of the blue, and then when they go, "Hey, is the phone playing up?" He'll be like, "No, no, absolutely. I really want to buy some boneless pizza right now." Like it's crazy the things he do.
Yeah, phone pranks can be fun. I used to do it a lot as a kid, man. A lot. So are you like really good at? Because you mentioned you play like Apex and stuff. Are you really good at games, or you just playing for fun?
Now obviously I want to say that I'm pretty good, but obviously if chat will probably tell you otherwise.
You know what I mean, though. I mean, are you like crazy to where it's like someone would tune into your stream just for how good you are?
It depends on the game. I used to play decently at CS. I was part of a team for a bit, and Apex at the moment, especially with the amount of play, I've gotten to the point where I'm actually decent. I'll pull off something crazy, chat will be like snoring, and then I'd fuck up, and they'll be like, "Ha, that's usual Blitzy."
True, true.
But yeah, you after a while, like if you're gonna be doing it day in day out, you do tend to kind of get good at it by accident, in a sense.
Yeah, just by doing it a lot, practice.
Yeah, it's like muscle memory, but you don't particularly want to get good at it. It's just more you're playing it because that's currently what's kind of big, or it's one of them.
Has the Twitch streaming world and gaming and everything on Twitch, I guess even YouTube streaming to a degree, but like mainly Twitch, has that in a way killed or diminished like all those esport leagues and stuff like that?
Depends. Like, I mean, I would say it's probably made it better. It depends on there are actual like Twitch streams that I'll have to show off, like ESEA, which is one of the bigger esports leagues. Face it, like League of Legends, especially. Like it's a very much where you watch it. Twitch is where you go and watch the esports stuff. So Twitch and esports are basically hand in hand. Like you can't have one without the other, unless they're basically playing offline. To the point where now, funnily enough, like companies like Sky, Virgin, they're making channels just for esports because they can see the potential. It's just they've like 20 years, like 10 years ago when esports was kicking off, they had the opportunity to do it, but they were like, esports, what a fucking joke. But now they've missed the boat with it. Everyone's watching on Twitch, and that's why Twitch is doing so well as well, is through the esports side of it.
Gotcha. So it still exists. It's just it's being broadcast a lot on Twitch and more just how things are probably going to be broadcast in the future based off streaming services and sites like Twitch.
Yeah, man. Like the only other place you could really watch esports back then was dedicated team sites like Ninjas in Pajamas site, Fnatic. If they had a website, that was where you would have to watch it. But it was a hard time to actually watch esports when it started out. That's why it was so slow to catch up with just generic kind of sports and things like that. But now it's blowing up, man. Like esports is the biggest sport in like Korea, Japan to a certain extent. Like that is what people watch. They have stadiums for esports now.
Yeah,
Crazy,
it'll
man.
take over.
Damn straight,
It'll
man.
definitely take over. Like sports, I get why sports can be like entertaining to watch, but when you're watching like a game like Overwatch or something, it's just that's something you couldn't do in real life. You know, all the powers and effects. It's colorful. It's people love these fucking games.
It's funny because I'm on the side of like, so I don't watch any of the esports stuff, but I do watch, obviously, Gem knows I watch regular sports a lot. But it just makes sense that eventually esports will be the main thing. Like that will be the number one type of sport. It's just I wonder like what the exact date is. Is
I
it going to
think
be
it'll
like
be
10
when virtual reality gets to a point where the not athletes but the players will be literally like with their body actually doing it.
holograms is what
Yeah.
you're saying? Yeah.
No, really, that'll be it.
No, I get what you're saying. Like the players. Well, now do you think? But do you think they'll be doing virtual reality hologram baseball though?
No,
Because
it'll
that'd be
something
kind of
crazy
silly.
that you could never do. You know, it'll be like might be like a derivative of baseball, but the ball is actually a laser beam that can cut you. You know what I mean? It'll be something nuts. That's
It's
really
like
entertaining to watch.
Have you ever seen Futurama where like I forgot what the game was, but it was like kind of like baseball, but it wasn't, and it was
I
so
think
like
I know what you mean.
And they had the
No.
string on it. It was like blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blurns ball. That's what it was.
Blurns
Fucking Blurns ball.
Yeah, it'll be pretty crazy.
Actually, you brought up a really good point. There's a company that's trying to set up virtual reality live broadcasting for people to watch esports, but instead of you watching it just on a screen, what they're going to do is they set it up as a game in a sense where you'll be in a virtual situation, but instead you'll be watching the esports happen through your virtual goggles. In a sense, you'll be literally almost in a stadium watching it through VR.
That's a
Which is
thing
really cool,
already with regular. Like, I think basketball tried that. Like you put on the virtual goggles, and it's as if you can put virtual goggles on, and either pick or you have to pay for like, all right, do you want to pay for if you were virtually sitting on at this section in these seats, or how much do you want to pay to sit, courtside and watch this game virtually?
Oh yeah, 100%. You'd be paying like 0.00001 Bitcoin to be sitting in the front row again.
Yeah,
It's all
crazy,
Bitcoin
bro.
now.
It's just not
Right
good enough
on.
yet. It's virtual reality. We're right on the cusp of it just taking over everything. It's just not. It hasn't reached that point yet to where it's as good as it's. It's still
Yeah.
kind of rudimentary. It's expensive. It's kind of. The graphics are kind of lame still. You don't really feel like you're in the game. At least the ones I've tried.
The ones I've tried were at Six Flags with the roller coaster, and it was not a good. Took my goggles off, and the roller coaster
remember
was
you
way
saying that.
better in the dark. I was like, it's so much better not seeing any of those lame graphics and that dinosaur killing the fucking town.
Yeah. I noticed also, Blitzy, your Twitter link brings you to like a site. What is that?
That's a very good point.
It's like your
actually.
own
I don't remember
platform. It looked like, right?
I like this guy how he compliments the things we say. That's
Oh,
a
I
very
love
good
Blitzy.
question.
Blitzy
That's a
is
great
awesome.
point. He's
Oh,
a
it's
very nice
very-
guy.
It's a very British thing, boys. Like honestly, you can't either say, "Hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day," or "You're a prig." It's a mixed bag. You either get one of the two. But yeah, that's a website that we set up because obviously, as you grow bigger, you've got to kind of hit different platforms and with sponsors as well. They basically look out for a few things. They want to know that you can promote yourself. You've got multiple facets to promote yourself, and a website is you need a website for sponsors to look at you and go, okay, like this is
See,
this
Jen?
guy's got it going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I can't wait to see the Nothing's website coming up soon. Hopefully.
We have a
Really?
beta website, podpage.com/nothingspodcast. It's in beta
Ooh.
phase. Yeah.
It's in beta phase, he says.
Yeah, it's AKA I haven't paid for a domain name yet.
It was great actually. Searching for a domain name is the craziest experience. Like
It's
you'll go
fun,
through,
man.
you'd be like .net, fucking .yahoo, like it's crazy. I had one, and it was like 200. I think it was like 200 a month for like dot something, and then the one I saw was .live, and it was 20p per month. I was like, I'd rather have .live than what that was.
What's
Yeah.
a P? 20p.
Pounds?
It's 20, like it's like 20 cents.
Pence. Is it pence?
Pence, yeah, 20. We call it p. It's more of a Midlands thing. We call it p. Londoners call it pence.
Guy talking down to me with his currency.
Is it just? I thought you guys use like euros now. Is that a thing?
No, we escaped it with the whole Brexit thing. It was a whole debacle. Brexit means Brexit. Blah
Dude,
blah blah.
I still to this day heard the term a million times. I have no idea what the fuck Brexit means.
Yeah, what is that? Is it a guy? Is
Well,
it
you
a
just said
thing?
you guys don't use euros. That's what it was. You said we
So
want our own money or something.
What it is basically Brexit stands for British exit. It also sounds like breakfast, but like
Sounds
tried
like
to
an
get around it.
airline, like a British airline, Brexit.
I'd probably call it with Boris at the helm. To be fair, I mean, I don't do politics too much. I try and stay away from it
Yeah,
because
it
I'm very
sucks.
much. I look at it and go, I have no idea what they're doing. I just know that this one's a nonce and this one's a cunt. So we decide which one's better for the country.
Right.
Yeah, he's definitely around our age.
Obviously, when it came down to Brexit for me, I actually was voting to leave because of the European Internet Act that they were trying to bring in, which was European censorship, which you guys had as well, if I'm not mistaken, but it was a different thing. It was like article, blah blah blah. It basically gave internet service providers like the full reign on what you can do with your internet or what they can do with your internet in a sense.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forget the name
So
of it.
basically, what you're saying is a Comcast.
No,
Yeah. It
No,
stopped
I-
Virgin Media from basically looking at what you were doing 24/7. That's why I was like, yeah, we need
Oh,
to
it
go
was a
out.
privacy thing.
it was some
Okay.
act. I
Yeah.
forget the name. I know exactly what you're talking
Oh, are you talking about the Patriot Act?
about. No. It
That
was
was
to do with the
but
internet, Whitey, not fucking terrorists.
the Patriot Act was about what's it called, privacy, but I have no
No, it was
idea about
terrorists.
that one. No, but
It
it
was
had
the
to
fact
do
that
with.
they could arrest you without cause if they thought you
That
were
is,
a terrorist.
yeah.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
yet again,
It was
I
after
don't know,
9/11.
but I'm pretty sure it had to do with something with privacy.
No.
It was something similar with us as well. Like they could basically go like we know what you're doing. We're gonna. They made you pay extra to see certain sites as well. So they would stop. They would restrict how much bandwidth you'd have for certain websites. So
Really?
you'd have to pay extra to get on websites. Yeah. It was basically given
Wow.
like Virgin Media Sky full reign on what they can give you and what you can get. But that would also stop me from doing Twitch, which was my bit. Twitch was at that time when we were going through Brexit was basically my main source of income. So I had to vote for it to keep doing what I was doing. Obviously, the main kind of focus of Brexit was either immigration or just Britain for Britain kind of thing. That was the whole point of it. But
When you describe it like that, I actually kind of am on the side of exiting, you know? That kind of sounds like a reasonable thing. Like, hey, we want to do our own thing. We don't want to pay extra to go on certain sites.
See, I like the idea of Kanzak. Kanzak's a whole thing. It's basically obviously with the whole British Empire before all that lark, but the Commonwealth is something we have, and it's basically reinstating that, but with trade. So Canada, New Zealand, Australia, all those countries getting back into trade with them properly instead of trading with Europe, which is a whole fucking thing. Europe's just going apart at the moment. It's crazy.
Yeah, Europe is It's crazy that like how big the U.S. is. Because I think
Like the other day,
like you guys are tiny, right? The UK is tiny.
we're very small. Yeah, we're a very small island compared to everything else. Like we almost went to war with France the other day over fish.
Nah.
Yeah, straight up. Like there was so we have two small islands just off of the UK, Guernsey and Jersey, and the Isle of Wight as well. But French fishermen blockaded the port in Jersey. They sent five small boats and blockaded the whole port. And the British sent out a cruiser to get them gone. But the cruiser couldn't get into the port because it was too shallow. So the French actually won the First War of Jersey.
That sounds like such a European battle, too.
it's such a European thing. It's
That's
wonderful.
funny. Fighting over fish, huh?
What kind of fish, though? That's the main thing.
Boring kind, apparently.
A boring kind of fish.
Like bass.
Damn straight. They're from the British Channel.
Nah, flounder
big.
is way more boring than bass. Flounder. Ugh, what's a fucking flounder?
Have you ever been to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant?
I've not, but I've actually met him accidentally.
Really?
Do you want to hear the story? Yeah.
Yes.
So in the UK, we have, well, especially Birmingham, we have a place called the NEC, which is a massive hall, like a group of halls where you can have events. So like Insomnia, which is like a gaming festival, the Good Food Show, which is where chefs go to show off all their new stuff, like whatever sauce, douchebag Ainsley Harriott or blah blah blah, whoever's got a new sauce out, they go there and basically show off to rich people. Anyway, I needed a job at the time. I was about 19 at the time, and I was doing whole kind of I was basically just like a ticket guy. Like if you got your ticket, come in, walk around, make sure people weren't pestering the chefs and just guiding people around. But the year after that, I ended up doing the memorabilia show. So I got put over to another show. And the Good Food Show was on at the same time as well. So we had the memorabilia show, which was like old school actors, like MASH, Red Dwarf, like all that stuff in one hall. Ended up needing the toilet just out of the blue. I really needed to go take a pish. But the toilet that we had for it's just straight up pish. Get the Scottish thing in there. But the toilet that we had for the staff in that hall was broken. It was under maintenance at the time. And we weren't allowed to use the customers' ones. It was like they had a rule against it. So I had to walk to another hall to go and use it. So I was there like desperately needed to just drop off. I polished the porcelain. So I was running through. I ended up asking someone, "Hey, where's the nearest one?" It was the Good Foods one. So I ended up running over to their hall. I walk in. And I'm just slashing away. I've never had a wee like it. Like it was like I'm talking this a 20-minute walk to go take a piss. Like these halls are huge, and I hear the door open.
Like fucking dogs are barking from this fucking stream, just like painting the fucking wall.
Damn straight. Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't drown. To be honest, but, the door opens and I'm obviously just minding my own business. And you know when you see something in the corner of your eye, you just can't quite. You know, you see it, you're like, oh no, and then you see it in your main vision, you're like, oh no.
I was like, did a pipe burst in here? we are loud fucking gushing. It's fucking Gordon Ramsay with a fucking pot.
In the peripherals, I could still see the lines in his forehead, like the creases that he has.
Oh yeah.
That was the first thing I saw in my peripherals was him, literally blonde hair, about 5'10", like a little bit taller than me. I rocked up into the toilet. And then I took an actual look, and it was obviously Gordon Ramsay, like taking a piss in there. And I clammed up.
You saw Gordon Ramsay taking a piss?
That's awesome.
That would be on my tombstone when I died.
I know. Did you take a peek to see what he was working with?
I didn't. I've said this on a few times. They were like, "Did you look at his schmeat?" I was like, "No, I didn't know. I didn't even know if it was raw or not." Like honestly, I was.
You should have asked him like, "Hey, what would your review be for this public restroom, Gordon?"
Honestly, I would
have been like, "Hey, where's the lamb sauce?" Man, I would have had to say something.
In the heat of the moment, like I panicked because obviously I'm a fucking introvert at heart. Like I literally looked at him. I went, yeah. So I literally
just got starstruck.
Like I finished pissing, went to the fucking bath, like I washed my hands and just dipped. But I can see some of the chat. Yeah.
Oh, did he wash his hands? Did he wash his hands?
I hope he did, because I think he was doing a demonstration afterwards.
No way
as
he
well.
did. He's a alpha. He just walked in there. He pissed. He even used his hands to piss.
Could be the quintessential dirty Brit, and it's like, fuck this. I'm walking out of this with piss hands.
Hog, I think Ramsay's got.
Oh, damn straight.
He's got a.
He is tall, yeah.
I was expecting him to look at me like, okay, big boy, it's time to go wash your hands, okay? You need to go wash your hands right now, or we're gonna have an issue, okay?
Don't go.
Fucking look at me, okay? Actually, funnily enough, that is how I got one of my big breaks recently. I did an impression of him in front of a really big YouTuber. And he freaked out. He was like, "Okay, we need to do a video right now." Like he loved it. So I pretended to be Gordon Ramsay and GTA RP, and he was my assistant commie chef. But the problem was we ran out of meat, so we started killing people in the town and bringing the meat to the restaurant. Got the police involved. All the police were trying to figure out who was getting murdered and why. It was a whole thing, but. Honestly, one of the luckiest experiences of my life to not only have a piss next to Gordon Ramsay, but also be able to do his accent somewhat well. Yeah. So yeah, Gordon, if you're ever listening to this wonderful podcast, cheers, mate. I'm sorry I didn't look at your schmeat, but you've helped me out a lot.
Dude, I'm so jealous. I want to piss next to Gordon Ramsay. That's fucking awesome. I honestly, I probably wouldn't have been able to say anything. I get really nervous socially anyway. Especially if it's someone that famous, it's probably like, I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, oh my god, that's Gordon Ramsay. Oh.
It's weird, man. Like seeing famous people, it's never like I always clam up. I've seen like three.
Did he look what he looks like on TV, or did he go, oh, he's kind of like, he looks kind of similar, or did he look exactly what you always see?
He was like 60 frames high definition when I saw it. Terrifying.
Oh shit! It's like I have my TV adjusted. This is great.
Yeah, man. I didn't turn the graphics down.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's hilarious.
Crazy though, man.
Yeah, because he must be
Absolutely
crazy famous over there, because that's where he's from, right?
huge.
Oh,
He wasn't
that's
even the
true.
biggest chef there. There was two other chefs that were there that were bigger than him at the time.
Wasn't one of the guys the guy that killed himself?
Oh, Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, Bourdain. He was a reviewer. He was
Yeah,
a
he
he
was.
was editor of
Oh,
the chef.
that's right.
He's
You're
like a
right.
critic.
Yeah, there was two. I think it was
One was the one that taught Gordon Ramsay to begin
Oh,
with, correct?
Michelle Rood. No, was it
Jean
Michelle?
Pierre or something? Michelle Jean.
Pierre White, Marco Pierre
Look
White.
at
Marco
Gem
Pierre
over
White,
here.
yeah, that's-
He's still there. Yeah, he's chefing.
Gem's got like the fucking chef magazines
Oh,
coming
dude,
in
I've
monthly.
seen everything I think Gordon Ramsay's ever done. Like,
Really? I didn't
got-
know this.
I got real
I'm
into him a
learning
few
this
years
about
back.
you, man.
yeah, I love
Real,
him.
real
He's
into
fucking
him,
great.
yeah.
But I like
Did you
cooking
watch him?
too, so
Did you watch him do naked yoga on YouTube?
I would.
Hmm.
Nah,
I can't believe you guys didn't hear about that. I'm very, very glad that I've showed you guys naked Yoda. Not yet. Oh wow.
dude, you
I
showed
said
me.
that earlier.
You showed me that. You told me about the religious people who go get trolled. I'm gonna watch. That Russian thing in the beginning. I'm gonna watch.
Mm.
Dude, I'm
Oh
liking
yeah,
this.
the Slav, something Slav,
I got
right?
my night booked over here.
Flex. Yeah. I'm gonna watch
gonna-
the Yankee game, but yeah, I'll be happy that Gem
Oh, yeah,
has
you watch
things to
sports.
do.
Damn straight.
You're gonna watch naked yoga. Don't lie.
I have porn, but maybe.
I wonder if any guys are doing it.
There's no
Oh,
guys.
wow.
There's no
There is.
way there's guys doing
There
it.
There is.
No, there's
one
not.
video.
There
There's one
is?
video of them doing it. Yeah,
Oh, no.
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's awful.
He's got to have a
Guy
bug. There's no way
naked
a guy with small dick's doing it.
Yeah, that was the one I sent to my mate because he.
No
owed me
way.
money.
This guy's got a small. Oh my God! Wait, that's a guy's dick in the thumbnail. 18 plus educational men waxing sugaring Brazilian technique. What?
That sounds actually. Wow. Okay.
Testicular
is-
self-examination guide.
That doesn't
This-
sound like yoga.
Why is this one naked guy, nude yoga guy? He looks like Penguin Zero.
Wait, as in Charlie?
Is that? Oh, is that what his name is on Twitch?
No, it's just I was going with him as Charlie. He's
The pale guy with the blonde, not the blonde, the long hair.
long black hair.
Is it-
The guy that does the flat videos.
Yeah, he's called Nudist Yoga Guy. That's his channel name.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he looks, dude. I think this is Penguin Zero's alternate channel
his
on
cousin.
YouTube.
That's what he does on the
No,
weekends.
no, dude, this is him. I just clicked the video. This is him.
Naked yoga, man. I would have never thunk.
Oh, so there's Penguin Zero's dick. There you go. Okay.
Why don't you guys look at Charlie's penis real quick? I'm gonna go get another beer, so I'll be 2 secs.
All right.
While he gets a beer, shit, I just realized the time.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll wrap
Yeah.
it up, I guess, when he comes back.
It's all good. Not every episode has it, but dude, we should totally fucking get him back. We'll ask him
Yes.
when we're off air. This is fun.
Yes.
I'm learning so much because I know you know more about Twitch than me. Obviously, I know nothing about Twitch and basically the internet anymore. He's fucking teaching me a lot of things today.
Yeah. No, he's really good, man. It's always a gamble if it's someone we don't know, and I'm glad it turned out this way.
Yeah, it could be the gamble when what was it, the MC Bob George or something? No, it wasn't. Was it him? The guy, like the kid
We
who
got a few. We don't got to name them.
he basically traveled the world, but like he didn't want to talk about it at all.
Oh yeah. We were like, "What's your favorite country you've been to?" or something. He was
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe it'll."
You've named him. You've said his name in past streams for some reason. You don't want to say it today.
What?
No, you like when you said we don't have to name him. You've done it in the past. I don't know why you changed your mind today.
The McBob George?
Yeah.
No, I always say that guy that thought The Departed was a dumb movie. That's the guy I always say that I didn't enjoy. I forget his name though. Macabre. Remember?
Mhm.
Yeah. Why am I not supposed to say Macabre? Fucking sings or whatever his name is. What was his name?
Oh, I don't remember his exact name.
Oh, sure you don't. By the way,
sorry.
you want to know? You want to know who's still online on the server? What?
I have a feeling I know who it is.
Irish Gypsy Psyche.
She is gonna die on the server.
She's probably dead. She is probably dead, and she'll always be here now. just stuck in time forever.
Remember, because what was it? She goes, "How do I log off of here?" And either you or I said, "Oh, you could just X out of
Oh
Discord."
yeah, I listened back to it like the other week, and like at the end, she's like, "Oh, so how do I just like shut the app off?" And we're like, "Yeah, whatever." And I'm like, "Dude, that's the moment. That's the moment she just poop."
She's
Is this
gonna
the
be
last
on
guest you
Discord
had on?
forever.
What's-
No, we had a tarot reader, and she was this really nice woman, but she was like 50 something years old who didn't even know like computers. You could use them without a typewriter, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so she, at the end of the stream or when we were off air, I forget, but she goes like, "So how do I get out of Discord?" And one of us says like, "Oh, you can just X out. It's fine." And now she's been signed in for months on her Discord and has not signed out. So it's like she's live, but she's idle.
Oh God,
Stuck in our server forever.
Yeah, forever.
forever lingering around.
I mean, we might have her on one day again. She was cool. So it'll
Watch
come in
her be like, "Oh, I forgot my password."
handy. Oh yeah. That's funny.
But shit, Blitzy, we were actually gonna get going soon. But dude, we totally want you on in the future, man. This was really fucking fun.
Yeah, that's great. I'd love to come back. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, we were just saying when you were gone, you're a really good guest. We never know. Sometimes we get, not everyone's. Some people aren't, better.
I guess the word would be photogenic, but like in audio
just a lot
form.
of people who do like YouTube and Twitch can tend to be really like shy,
Yeah, I mean I bet we're shy. I mean, I know you're shy in first encounters, right?
I would be if you weren't here.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Because I have like you're my boy. It's like I got my boy here. I'm comfortable. But if I was just meeting Blitzy for the first time, I'd be, hi.
Blitzy's probably upset. He's like, "I just got a beer. I thought we were gonna hang out for another hour."
Oh no, I got a lot of work to do tonight, boys. After this, I got a bit of editing to do. So, but thank you for having me on. Honestly, it's been fun to talk and shoot the shit. And hopefully, you guys have got about 3 hours worth of stuff to watch after this, and
Yes.
an hour's worth of nude yoga.
Yeah, and thanks for the host, man. Appreciate it.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Cute.
Awesome, man. We'll call this live show over.
Over.